Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Theo Weather, and I'm here with
Giuseppe Merlerati.
What a name, what a name. We have got a fantastic afternoon in store for you. It is the Junior 105s. Now, we've got 2 flights, not 3, as we've had a couple of people not turn up. In Flight A, we've got sort of 12 lifters, you know, it's going to be a great afternoon. And then in Flight B, we've got an absolute battle on our hands between 4 absolute titans in the 105s.
Yeah, it will look like it's going to be a close and contested battle. There's a few characters on the platform that are going to put on a show for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking to see some records broken as well this afternoon. Starting up with Reese Fagan with 195 kilos. Yeah, really nice opening 10 there from Reese.
Looked very pleased there.
Absolutely. There's lights in. Believe that was a good lift.
Yeah, some technical difficulties with those.
Yeah, there you go. 3 white lights. What a start to the day. Next up, we've got Ethan McDermott with 210 kilograms, already into the 200s. Being handled by Pape.
Looks like he might be a University of Nottingham powerlifter by the shirt on.
Yeah, absolutely. Very steady workout.
Not
very
difficult.
Smooth there, very smooth. 3 white lights. Yeah. Fantastic.
Then we have Jasper out of Quartz Training Systems.
How come he's wearing the 4s at top then?
Because he's coached by Lewis K. Smith.
215 kilos for Jasper. Potentially a fan favourite.
Yes, beloved character.
Absolutely.
First time in the 105, second time in the 105s, but first time at a nationals for him. So.
Yeah, getting some extra support in here.
Wow, that was very smooth.
Yeah, it's a lovely looking opener. Really good depth. 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up, we've got Ford McDougall, who is competing as a 120 today, possibly missed weight.
Yeah, I assume that.
Yeah, I think I saw on the board he weighed in at 107. Taking 215 for his first attempt here. Good to me. See what the refs say. 2-1. I think that was a depth call from the right. Yeah. Next up, we have Destiny Vincent again with 215.
Looks very cool, calm, and collected, as you should for an opener.
Absolutely. It's the most important lift of the day. Ooh, Ooh, 2-1 unfortunately on depth from centre and right referee.
No panic though, just retake it. Or if you're feeling very risky today, maybe up it by 5 kilos.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got Nico Bargioni with 232.5 kilos. Into the 4 reds territory now.
Into the 500-pound region.
Absolutely. That's a lovely looking opener.
Very powerful squat.
3 white lights. Fantastic.
We got Tom, I believe. Yeah, Tom Jackson.
Jacked son. 235 kilos for Tom.
Handled by Lewis from Forza.
Yeah, really nice opener there from Tom. We'll see what the refs say. Brilliant. 3 white lights for Tom.
Plenty in the tank to go on from there.
Yeah, absolutely. We noticed this morning the standard of the openers was really high. I think the attempt selection was fantastic. I'm not sure there was many, if any, missed openers on strength. And then second attempts, especially for squats, were really, really conservative, which is good.
We got Jeffrey Grutska for 235 on his opener. Oh wow, that was
speedy.
Yep, very confident there.
3 whites as well, fantastic stuff. Next up, Josh Smith, also with 235.
It's always nice showing appreciation to the platform team.
Absolutely, they've been working very hard so far today. Made some great saves in the first half.
I can't imagine it would have been very easy to spot the 120s a couple days ago, or the 120 pluses.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Very smooth opening attempt. 2-1. Just depth from the centre ref there. It's quite common to see that because it's just harder to judge depth from the centre.
Yeah, exactly. Ironically, it's harder to judge it from the front for a squat, but it's the perfect angle for bench depth.
Exactly, exactly. Next up, we got Spencer Lineham for 237.5.
And the all SPD blackout kit. It's always interesting seeing people's different pre-lift rituals.
Yeah, we had a guy in the 93s headbutt the bar and he cut his forehead.
No. Not ideal.
No.
Relatively easy. Let's see what the judges say.
Yep. Yeah, that's a really good looking squat. Really efficient technique. 3 white lights. Next up, we have Jack Jordan, also taking 237.5.
Being handled by Benji Wharton. If anyone's been powerlifting for a long time, you'll know who he is.
Yes, sir.
because anytime he lifts, the building goes down from the screaming. Nice opener there.
Yeah, it's really speedy. 3 white lights, fantastic start.
Don't want to speak too early, but I don't think there was going to be a red light on that depth.
No.
Looks of it. And we have, I think, Peter Mendy. This is a BC client, and as a prequel, not a prequel, as a bit of a tease, he's going to be having an enormous pull at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, and that is an indication of how his squat's going to go as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got to build a total and keep it conservative.
But you heard it here first. We'll see some big pull from him.
I'll hold you to that. Wow. Wow. That's got to be the fastest open I've seen today. 2 to 1 on depth on the right side.
Right side, yeah. That was, I was
Yeah.
not prepared for that.
Yeah, that was a little too fast. Rob Trussler with 245 kilos up next.
Notice he's got this SPD belt upside down. I don't know if that's a personal preference or...
Potentially.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
Yeah, I know some people like to wear it backwards with the belt,
Mm.
buckle in the back. Yep, looked pretty comfortable. See what the judges say. Good lift.
Never in doubt.
Can't believe we're still on openers and we're seeing almost near 260s.
I know. It's just a testament of the standard over the last
Yeah.
5 or 6 years. I mean, these squats would have been final attempts back then.
Even from organization perspective, I remember when we used to do juniors in Ashington, in
Wow.
Newcastle. Bit of a trek for pretty much everyone, but
Jaden here with 257.5 kilos. Wow, explosive,
Again,
very explosive.
reminds me of Peter's opener as well.
Yeah.
Shaky on the walkout, but just looks so comfortable out of the
Yeah,
hole.
sometimes that's how it goes. I think that concludes the first round of squats here. Straight into the seconds. Just Destiny needing to make a first attempt here to get on the board.
Yep. A lot of good consistency we're seeing on this platform right now.
Yeah, it's been a trend throughout the week, really. Lots of green columns, which is really nice to see. Reese taking 210 for his second.
Very concise walkout.
Mm.
Yep. He still seems very confident at the top with it as well.
Yeah, it could have been an opener. Could have been an opener. Really nice squat. Yeah, wise from Destiny. We've had a couple of people miss their first lift, sort of just on technical errors and taken a jump, and it's paid off. But for the first squat of the day, I think you've got to take it again.
Yeah. Especially if you're not in contention for podium.
No, it's just all
Yeah.
about building a total and
Yeah.
getting PBs and having a good day. You don't want to you don't want
Yeah.
to ruin it by not having
Spend a lot of money coming down here and then you're getting the kit and all that. see what the judges say.
Look good to me. There we are,
Oh,
3
there we
whites.
go.
He is on the board with 215 kilos. Beautiful sight here, 4 reds being loaded for Ford McDougall. Yeah, he's registered as a guest lifter.
Unfortunately did not make weight, but still decided to compete, which is probably the right move, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good that they let him do that.
Put all this training together, you want to see how it comes into fruition on the platform.
Exactly.
Yep.
No issue with the weight there. Ooh, 2 to 1 on depth.
Yep.
I was worried a little bit there.
It's going to be contested by Thomas Brannock to the jury. I'm not sure if that's going to be overturned.
Don't think it is.
Jasper coming out for 230.
15 kilo jump, very comfortable opener from him.
Slight trip to the dentist.
Can we expand on that?
230.
Oh no.
I'm getting to that age where I'm developing dad jokes, so.
I'm going to mute your microphone.
Comfortable. Let's see what the
Yeah,
judges
really
say.
nice.
Yep.
3 white lights.
3 whites.
Very good looking squat. A little bit of turbulence on the way up, but didn't stop. Yeah, really nice.
And then Ethan's coming out for 230 as well.
$20 kilo jump. It's on the upper end of jumps that you see on squat.
Seems to be very confident, so we'll see.
Confidence is key. Yeah, no issue with the weight there at all. See what the referees say. Ooh,
depth.
2 to 1 on depth. Let's have a look at that on a replay. Yeah,
Close,
depth
but
coming in on that left side. It just didn't look in the hole, unfortunately. Jeffrey here with 237.5 kilos.
I'm surprised he only went 2.5. Maybe he missed out on
Yeah, we had this
handing in
morning.
his attempt sheet. Yeah, because his opener looked very easy. So
Yeah.
oh yeah, he must have forgotten to.
I think
yeah.
we'll expect to see a fairly sizable jump between that and his final attempt.
Probably what he was kind of projecting for third attempt.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but that is the rule. You have to get in your attempt for the next lift within the minute. So Nico coming out for 245. Very quick, solid walkout there.
Yeah, no issue with weight.
Strength was there completely. Let's see what the judges say. Yep, good lift.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
I always get mesmerized by looking at the platform crew just in sync all the time.
Absolutely.
It's not like they've done this 1,000 times this weekend itself. So Josh Smith coming out for 247.5.
12.5 kilo jump. Really taking his time here.
quite comfortably. Let's see what the judges say.
Yeah,
Oh,
again,
depth, yeah.
I wasn't confident on that, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the replay here. This was the side he got the red from.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's borderline. It's borderline, just a little deeper for that final attempt. Spencer Lineham with 250 kilos now. Quarter of a ton.
Probably the weight of a very heavy object.
You could say.
Yeah, probably.
You could say so.
Can't think of off the top of my head, but I don't
Nope.
know. Just think of something that weighs 250 compared to that. Very methodical with this setup.
Yeah, really taking his time. They've got the full minute to get the squat command. Beautiful.
See what the refs say. One for depth.
Yep, centre ref again. That has been a trend with the narrower squat stances, the centre ref throwing out that red for depth.
It's always an issue with certain extremities when it comes to techniques.
Yeah. Absolutely. Tom Jackson with 252.5 kilos here, repping the black headband. The all black fit, actually.
New rule, by the way, where you have to have a unicolor headband now.
Yep.
Compared to before.
No more camo. It's a beautiful squat.
Really, really comfortable there.
3 white lights.
He looks like he's here to perform today.
Yes, sir. He's having a good day so far.
Another 250 plus squat coming up for Jack Jordan. Very tidy walkout.
Yeah, absolutely no issue with the weight there. See what the referees say. 3 white lights. Really, really nice squat.
No sticking point there. I have a feeling, strange suspicion, they're going to go for 260 something.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is, fun fact, about half the weight of a polar bear. I did Google what weighs 250 kilos.
Do not think you can just approach a polar bear and weigh them, by the way. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Peter Mendy coming out for 257.5. Sounds about right for a jump. His
yeah,
opener.
17.5 kilos is big, but his opener was electric.
Yeah. It almost felt like he needed to load more weight to just be more stabilized.
Yeah, should have left in the warm-up room.
Oh.
Just lost his balance. That's the thing about bouncing so fast in and out of the hole is whilst you may have the power, the control is quite difficult to tame.
It almost looked like he shifted onto his back foot quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Yeah, see there, the toes are coming up. Good catch by the spotters.
Yeah, great catch by the spotters. I imagine he'll probably take it again for his third.
Yeah, it really depends. If his coach is comfortable going 2.5 more to do 260, maybe, but.
Yeah. Rob Trussler here with 260 kilograms for his second attempt. Really good looking squat there. See what the referees say. Yeah, 3 white lights. Really efficient technique there. Not a lot of breakdown. Gives him a lot of room when he gets to those heavier weights and needs to grind.
Yep, and always takes his time with the clock, which is good. A lot of juniors just sometimes
Rush it.
Yeah, rush it, and you have a whole minute there to set up and get ready. So
Yeah. Jaden here with 275. What a lovely sight. 5 reds on the bar.
600 plus pounds.
Absolutely. Nothing more satisfying. Wow.
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 Sticky walk up, but he just blows it up, but it looks at it every time. Yeah.
Never in doubt.
Yeah.
Never in doubt.
You always have to be careful, though, because the reffing standard's a lot higher at these national comps, so sometimes you never know. Yeah, that looked very comfortable.
Really mastered the art of squatting as deep as he needs to. No deeper. On to third attempts now. Reese coming in with 220. A lovely milestone for everyone in the gym.
4 calibrated reds, or
5 blue Eleiko bumpers.
Exactly.
Always looks really impressive.
be a lot shakier with a 5 Eleiko bumper.
Yeah. Enjoying the leopard print wrist straps as well.
Come on, Reese, you came here. Let's show them. Oh wow, he's coming up.
Yeah, really good. Happy with himself there. See what the referees say. Yeah.
3 white lights.
Never in doubt. That is a lovely final attempt. Probably nail on the head, maybe 2.5 kilos more.
Yeah.
Keeping it conservative for deadlifts though.
Great attempt selection by his handler, and great squat by him.
Brilliant stuff.
Ethan is retaking his second that he missed on depth.
Yeah, just needs to sink it just a tiny little bit deeper. He was just on the border.
20 precious extra kilograms if he makes a squat.
Makes a really, really big difference to the final total.
Yeah.
Bouncy walkout. That looked better to me.
Yeah, it did from the
See what the referees say. Yeah, 2-1. I imagine. No, that will go, won't it?
Take that home with you.
Absolutely. Stick that in the back pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm convinced. Up next, we have Destiny, who is taking 230. Probably not where he wants to end up, but a good outcome nonetheless. He is stalking that bar.
Taking his sweet time to set up, as he should on his third attempt.
No issue with weight. We'll see what the referees say. Ooh, 3 reds, all 3 for depth, unfortunately.
And no single white light, so he cannot go to the jury
Let's
for
have
that.
a look at this.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to tell. He got so bent forward in the hole. It's really, really difficult to tell. Next up, Ford McDougall is taking 235, so a 10 kilo jump. He missed 225 on depth.
Felt confident enough to go up, and
Yeah, I respect it.
He's lifting as a guest lifter, so
You know, why not?
yeah, exactly. Your total doesn't matter for placing.
Yeah,
so
he
why
really
not?
wants this. I imagine we'll see him at Bucks in 4 weeks as well. So no pressures.
Redemption.
Absolutely.
Whoa,
Yeah, that's a great grind. See what the referees say. Left ref. Yes,
Good
2-1. Fantastic. 2-1. Just a depth call on. That was not forward. 2-1. Just a depth call on the right.
Took a risk and it paid off.
Absolutely. That's what we love about powerlifting. Jasper taking 240. A lovely round number for his final attempt here.
I believe this is definitely an all-time and a comp PB for Jasper.
Yeah, he looks locked in. Definitely a fan favorite as well in this first flight. Yeah, really confident walkout.
Great, great attempt selection.
He's
there.
happy.
See
what the referees say. Yes, 3
Yes.
white lights.
Well done, Jasper.
He is over the moon with that.
Lewis will be very, very happy with that outcome.
Of course.
Great depth there on the replay.
Yeah,
as well.
fantastic stuff.
He's like, looked a bit very happy there at the top as well.
Yeah, Jeffrey here now with 240 as well.
Oh, he's gone up by 2.5 again.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean,
just came to do a
I guess
RP
so.
5-day.
I guess so.
Squats.
maybe he's saving himself for a monster deadlift.
Oh, it could
We
be the
will
case.
see.
Yeah. A lot of times, even with these big comps, people will train through them and just not go all out for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looked extremely comfortable for a third attempt.
I mean, plus 5 kilos. Josh here taking a 5 kilo jump despite missing his second on depth. Again, another flash of confidence which we've seen quite a lot from these lifters today.
I think the overall attitude with a lot of these juniors at this comp is go big or go home.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it. If I was in their position, I'd have nothing to lose.
It's the classic, if you ain't first, you're last. Strength was there. Let's
Yeah, we'll see what the referees say.
Oh.
Yeah, 2-1. Just that centre ref again. We have a look at a replay here.
Close call.
Yeah, I
But
agree. Close call.
Take it with you. If you get the 2 whites, then
Exactly.
why would you argue otherwise?
Give me a third. Nico here with 255 kilos. I do like seeing 4 reds and a yellow. It is nice. Another 10 kilos from his second. Yeah, that's a really good third attempt. See what the referees say. Yeah, beautiful.
Had some kilos to spare as well. That didn't look
I think 2.5. 2.5.
handled by Jason Coltman. Peter Mendy coming out for his retake on 257.5. All he needs to do is just keep his balance. The strength is there.
He is incredibly explosive. I think he just needs to relax into this.
Yeah, just take your time. A lot of times people are just too fidgety about things. And
Yeah, absolutely.
a lot more concise with the walkout this time.
Was that an opener? 3 white lights.
Slaps the weight.
Fantastic. Yeah. Could have taken another 15 kilos there.
Yeah, easily. I think that would have
Yeah.
probably been the plan originally,
Yeah.
but have to play it safe.
Spencer now with 257 kilos.
Spencer got reds from the center ref, I believe, twice.
Narrow squat stance?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants this. He really wants this.
Nice slow walk out there.
Steady.
What a grind, what a fight.
Fantastic squat. 3 whites.
Let's go.
He
Great out.
is-
He seems pleased as well.
I guess you could say he's happy.
Yeah.
Fantastic final squat there.
I didn't want to say anything after the lift, but it looked deeper from the front.
It
so
did,
I
it
was
did,
like,
it
oh, I
did.
think he has this
Yeah,
from the ref
what a
standard.
grind. And that's just where, you know, impeccable squat form comes through. When you need to grind, there's no breakdown.
Tom Jackson coming out for 265. His first and second looked very comfortable. I don't even think a single red light on any of the two.
Not that I can recall. Getting really close to that 600-pound mark here. Yeah, what a good looking squat. 3 white lights.
Not too much, not too little, just enough.
Lewis is satisfied with that.
Stoic as ever. Jack Jordan coming out for the same weight.
He is fired up for this.
And we're still only on the first flight as well.
Yeah, this is...
Standard of lifting is completely different nowadays.
I feel as though James Adcock's squat record is going to be demolished later this afternoon. See what the referees say. Yeah, I think that's the perfect final attempt.
Perfect third.
Yeah. The coaches have really got attempt selection on today. I mean, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, you were saying earlier James Adcock's squat record can be broken.
Yeah.
But it can't because he's a 93. That's a 93 record.
Oh, you got me. It's been a long day.
It will at some point.
Just going to pull up Google.
Unless he competed as a 105, and I just don't know.
Joshua Greenfield, 320 kilos.
Oh, Josh Greenfield. Yeah,
Could also be beaten.
Yeah, he had a world record at one point as well.
It stood since 2017. Rob 279.
What a grind. Oh,
Yeah.
he's confident there.
That's the perfect final attempt. Really nice.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We've got a 5-year-old squat record here. Nope, 7 years. It's 2024.
For the 105?
For the 105s, under 23. 320 by Joshua Greenfield. That has stood for a very, very long time.
Yeah. That could be touched in the
We've
next
got
flight.
some contenders in the next flight. Jaden now with 287.5 kilos for his final attempt. 5 reds on the bar, plus some.
I believe this is Jaden's second official meet, and he's almost squatting 300 kilos.
That is crazy. In fact, Timmy in Flight B is the same. This is his second meet.
And he's already squatted 300 kilos.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it, Jaden.
Oh,
very
beautiful
comfortable.
squat. See what the referees say. He's happy. 3 white lights. Plus
Cool.
5?
Yeah, I mean,
I think so.
300 by this year at least.
Yeah,
I'd
definitely.
say.
Knapp is very satisfied in the background there. That concludes Flight A squats. Straight into Flight B, no breaks, and look at that.
Look at the last 5 looking huge.
Wow,
openings.
the last 6.
Yeah, even yes.
15 kilos between them. This is going to be a battle, ladies and gentlemen. The back 4, Jack, Jamie, Thomas, and Timmy, all in podium contention today. Surprise drop from the 120s from JJ. Originally entered as a 120, but decided to lose 10 kilos, apparently.
It's not easy making that gap between 105 and 120 as
No.
sometimes how much food is too much food
Yeah.
is the real question.
Yeah, no, Miles couldn't do it.
Thomas Ireland coming out for 225.
Beautiful starting with 4 reds here on the bar. Lovely opener.
Very,
See what the
very
referees
easy.
say. Beautiful.
Whites.
What more do you want?
Probably more than that from him.
That's why we have 3 attempts. Up next, we have
I believe it's Tim Lee.
Tim Lee, 235 kilos.
Also handled by Benji Wharton, by the looks of it.
Offloading wisdom. Look at that.
And hype,
And
because
hype.
Benji gets very, very
He
hyped.
does. Tim looks calm and collected though. Opting for one of the wider grips we've seen in squats.
Yeah, it looks like his pinky's on the ring for...
His thumb's on the ring.
Oh, oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Very
really
comfortable.
nice first squat. See what the referees think. Just a call for depth on the left side, but 2 to 1. Next up, we have Ben Rhodes with 242.5 kilos. These openers go up the scale very quickly.
And notice how he's also wearing a mouth guard. It's become quite popular in powerlifting at the minute because of people always grinding their teeth when they're lifting heavy weights.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, yeah.
Not because there's a risk of losing your teeth.
I'm
mid-lift.
more worried about biting through my tongue, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that too. as well.
Really confident walkout. Speedy
Very,
opener.
very easy opener.
Yeah, really nice. 2 to 1 again. A call
Depth
from
on
the left.
same side as well. Must be boring for the platform crew to just see very easy squats every time.
Little kiss to the camera there from Reese with 252.5. He seems to be enjoying himself. Just making sure he does up his wrist wraps. Of course, you cannot touch any of your equipment once you're on the platform except your belt if you choose to wear one.
And you definitely cannot have your thumbs through the thumb loop for
Nope.
your wrist wraps.
I have been shouted at many a time for that.
Maybe they should just design a thumbless like version of it.
People
for-
cut them off. People do
people
cut them off.
Okay.
Rocking the purple A7 singlet.
Got 20 seconds on the clock. Likes to take his time.
Yeah, loads of time. Beautiful
Very
first
easy.
squat. See what the referees think. Just
Right.
a depth call from the right.
We got Daniel Collins coming out for 255. Bar still loaded. Doing his wrist wraps up. Got one of the Titan singlets on.
Yeah,
If you know about Titan singlets, they are very tight.
you don't see many of them today.
No.
Heard good things though.
Yeah, do not wash them in warm water. Only cold wash. Very narrow
nice.
stance.
Yeah, really nice squat. See what the referees think. Ooh,
Oh,
3 for depth, unfortunately. Again, it's a common theme in that narrow stance for the center ref just flagging it up on depth. But yeah, looking at that
Yeah.
replay, unfortunately.
Right call by the refs.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you have very wide or very narrow stances on either extreme sides, depth becomes problematic.
Yeah.
Or even sometimes when you move up a weight class and you kind of have more.
Yeah, when your
mass
when your
around
leverage is changed, that
Yeah.
can really make changes to your technique.
Got Andrew Wallace coming up for 260. I believe he's out from Scotland. His name is Mini Fridge 105. And
Yes, he is, I believe, seeded first in the Bucks rankings as well.
Yep.
At the moment. Been asked to re-rack here.
Wonder what for.
Still got 15 seconds to get that squat command. I think it was possibly something to do with his grip.
Slight
The
sticking
referees
point in
say.
the middle there.
Ooh, wow, okay. We've got a red and a blue from the left, which is possible soft knees and depth, and then a yellow from the right, which I can't remember what for.
I think he missed the rack command.
Yes, come on,
Yeah.
that's it. Up next, a fan favourite, Ben Cullen. Go on.
Ben Cullen has so kindly asked me to specify that he is a level 10 face it on CSGO Global. So
Yeah.
other than being a gamer on the platform, he is a literal gamer in the bedroom, by the looks of it.
Wow.
But in all seriousness, Ben Cullen is a very strong lifter. He's had a monster total of 770 in the
Really
past.
young.
Yeah, really young as
young.
well. I think it's his only first or second year as a junior.
Second year, I believe.
Yeah, as a junior. Lovely.
Yeah, really nice technique. See what the referees think.
I think no doubt there, to be
Yeah,
honest.
3
That looked
white
very
lights.
deep as well.
Pape looks satisfied.
Yep.
It's always a good sign.
Ben had a very cool setup during COVID in his garden.
Yes, he did. He did.
Got Sam Cook coming out for 270 as well.
We're in the back end of things here with the 105s. We're about to see this battle kick off. Sam looks fired up for this squat.
And we're only seeing openers, and we're already seeing 270.
Yeah. Load up the 6 reds. I want to see it.
We all do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really nice first squat.
Very easy opener.
Yeah, look at him. Little wink to the camera as well. 3 whites. Yeah, he looks ready.
We
Now, up from the 93s for his second comp as a 105, Jack Hopkins, opening with 600 pounds.
Jack is, I believe, only 20 years old, 21.
21, I believe.
And he probably has a longer open powerlifting comp record than most people 10 years older than him.
The guy just loves competing.
Yeah, has international experience, national experience, local experience.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
he's a seasoned veteran at the age of 21.
And volunteers as
Yeah.
well. He's a big volunteer in the South Midlands, I believe.
Yeah, out in Bath. Looked easy enough. Let's see what
Calm
the
and
judges
collected.
say. Okay, yeah.
Again, just a depth call from the centre ref.
I did think from the front angle it looked a big cut, but let's see the side.
You see Peach is checking his depth, something which clearly has been an issue in training.
Yeah, again with the leverages changing, going up from the 93s to the 105s.
Now, JJ currently has, or had, the University World squat record of 300.5 kilos, which I believe was beaten in the attempt after him.
Yep.
Big weight cut, unfortunately, from the 120, so we might see a lack in numbers here, but still opening with 5 reds on the bar. It looks confident.
Oh, lovely
Yeah.
and deep there as
Yeah,
well.
really nice. 2-1. Let's have a look at a replay here, if we can. Thank you. Got that. Never mind. That's all right.
We've got Tom Ketchington. This is another BC client. So within like the top 4 or 5-ish, there's 3 BC clients, and Battalion Barbell client, which is Jack Hopkins.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, you know,
There's
coach-
a battle off the platform as well as on the platform.
Yeah, there's a bragging rights on the line here.
Absolutely. Beautiful first squat.
Again, very easy as well. Let's see what the judges say.
Oh, 3
depth.
reds for depth.
Okay, let's see the replay on this one.
Yeah, if you could. Ooh, I think that might be a little harsh. If again, narrow squat stance, it's difficult to tell, but
I thought from the front it looked fine.
yeah, so
but
did I.
angles are sometimes deceiving, so
Timmy up next in his second competition ever, rocking the purple Creators Log sticker on the belt. Shout out St. John. 285 kilos on the squat.
And he's a medical student.
And he's a medical student, so what's not to love? Beautiful. Really, really nice techers. 3 whites.
Saving lives, squatting reds.
Absolutely.
Is his life motto.
Absolutely.
I don't mean reds like the lights. I mean
Just loading them reds up. That concludes the first round of squats in the second flight. Back to the start with Thomas taking 240 kilos for his second.
Just briefly see here that Ketchington opted to go up from a coaching move. That makes sense because he is in contention for podium, and Thomas is a very good squatter, so he can't lose kilos there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got Thomas Ireland going for 240.
15 kilo jump. Pretty standard. Really nice second attempt. Yeah, he's happy. Definitely room for more.
Oh, depth.
Ooh. Called on depth. Let's have a look at this. Close. Close. You could argue you could contest it, but the referees have the best view in the house. Next up, Tim is taking 252 kilos for a second attempt. 17.5 kilo jump. It's a pretty hefty jump.
Must be very confident after that opener.
Absolutely. He looks fired up. He's changed. No longer calm and collected. Really nice second.
Great call on that.
See what the
252.
referees say. And
Oh,
2
depth
again for
again.
depth. The referees are really on it today. Loading up 255 kilos, I believe. Daniel Collins. Missed his first on depth, I think it was.
I believe it was, yeah. He has that narrow stance.
Yeah. Really got to sink this. Get on the ref side.
Looked
Yeah,
a lot
really
better
nice.
from the front for me.
Yeah, no trouble with weight
Yeah.
left. 3 white lights. Fantastic stuff. And he's on the board. He can breathe. He can breathe. Just lock in for a third, get some kilos back, and then we're plain sailing from there. Ben Rhodes taking a 15 kilo jump here to 257.5 kgs. Getting that mouth guard in.
The most important part of lifting
Yeah.
the weight. Very good walkout there.
Yeah. Confident. Lovely second attempt. See what the referees say. 2-1.
1. On depth, let's see it from this replay angle as well, because
This is the
where
side. It's close. It's close. Reese here for 262.5 kilos.
depending on how this moves, Reese may or may not touch 5 reds for his third.
Could be exciting to see. I don't see why 12.5 kilos could be added after this. A slightly bigger jump to the third.
Some people can just grind all the time. Like Owen Hubbard is one of those examples where...
Yeah, exactly. And some people do just like taking a big jump between seconds and thirds.
Yeah.
Really nice.
In terms of strength, it was there.
I think he's eyeing up that 600-pound squat.
Okay, so
2 to 1 again. Just on depth from the left side.
Got Andrew Wallace mini fridge coming out for 265.
Yeah, got to get this on the board. Gone up by 5 kilos.
Yeah.
He backs himself. Really needs to squat now.
I think they just, him and his handler both agreed we came all the way from Scotland. Why would we play it safe?
Exactly. Don't want to leave with nothing.
That's the start command.
See what the referees think. Yeah, 2 to 1. He's
in
on
the
the
meat.
board. Kensington up next now. Needs to stay in the competition here.
Yep, similar to Andrew Wallace.
Andrew Wallace's lift has been overturned by the jury and is a no lift, so he will be putting everything on the line for his 3rd attempt. Kench has gone up by 10 kilos here. He looks fired up. Locked in, rocking the Titan singlet.
He knows he has to make this to really stay in contention for podium.
Ooh, wow. He is assaulting that bar. Convincing to me.
Very convincing.
Really sunk that. 3 whites, undeniable.
Big grind, but for a second, but understandably so. He went up 10 kilos.
Absolutely.
And also pretty much went way deeper than he did on his first.
Way deeper. Up next, we've got Hopkins for 287.5, a 15-kilo jump, eyeing up that 300 in the not-so-distant future.
Yeah, and Jack's not even really filled out the 105s. I think he weighed in at like 100 point something.
Yeah, I did see in the first flight there was a couple who were in the late 90s, and I imagine there will be a few in this flight as well.
It is a difficult weight class to fill out, especially when you're just only 20, 21.
Yeah, I'm stuck in it, and it's horrible. And I'm not even good at powerlifting, which makes it 10 times worse. Wow. Slow out the hole, but then just got way quicker. 2 to 1.
It just seemed to still finish the rep quite comfortably, almost like...
It looked almost the same as his first.
Yeah, just I think a slight misgroove maybe out of the hole, and that's about it. But Jack's a professional. He's done like 30 meets or whatever, so you'll be completely fine.
Here he is, Mr. Global Elite, 287.5 kg. Question is, has he got more hours on the platform or in Counter-Strike?
Hopefully Counter-Strike.
I hope so. More hours in the gym or Counter-Strike? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the question, yeah.
Yeah, really confident walkout from Ben. Ooh. Really good grind there, really good grind.
The bar,
3 whites.
If we watch here in the replay,
I'm sure there's...
The bar almost comes out of his hands. If you look at his palms. Yep, there on the right side. Yeah. That is incredible. To do that with 287.5 is...
I imagine we'll see a minimal jump from him.
Yeah, I think Pape will probably hold him back to 290.
Yeah. Sam Cook here with 287.5 kg.
Exact same jump as Ben Cullen, I believe.
Yeah, really good grind there.
Sam Cook cooking a great second attempt right there. He's probably heard that joke.
I'll allow it. I'll let that one slide. JJ has taken a 15-kilo jump to 290 for his second attempt. very nonchalant, checking to make sure it's loaded all right.
It's almost like he's doesn't even want to do it. He's just walking to it. Like,
Yeah. Well,
oh, do I have to really squat 290 today?
His attitude on social media aligns with his attitude today.
On the platform.
But then you never know if he's throwing out a red herring or not.
Very deep there.
Out the hole, explosive, undeniable.
Looks like he's taken some very good training adjustments. Because I remember at Uni Worlds he was struggling with a couple depth calls. So
I believe his squat stance is slightly wider.
yeah,
so
and he
just get
switched
into
to flats as well.
Yes. I imagine we'll see him try PR his squat, get over that 300.5. The first 300 kilo squat of the day, Timmy 302.5.
And that's just his second attempt as
Yeah.
well.
He's probably got a shift on the ward after this comp as well, so he'll take it light.
A&E and squats.
Yeah. Wow.
No doubt there in terms of strength.
Beautiful.
Three whites as well.
Whites.
Timmy has doubled 300 in the gym before. So
I imagine we'll see him load somewhere around 310. I believe his last single was 300.
yeah, and 700 pounds is there, but probably not worth the risk,
today.
really. Yeah.
Not today. In your first national, your second competition, that is a horrible thing to say, but see what he loads here, if we see it in time. JJ's gone for 300.
Yeah, Jack Hopkins, 295. A couple of 295s, I think I saw.
Yeah. Hopkins has got a monster bench, though, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, he might go for the British record if it's within reach.
Let's have a look.
For the 105s. We got Thomas Ireland going for 245.
213. Yeah.
Opted to go up 5 kilos from his second.
Maybe a bit of extra weight will put him in the hole further. The re-rack here. What's that for? Soft knees. Oh. I think he might run out of time here.
Unless he clutches up.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. See if the ref's given this.
Ooh, 2-1. We've got one for missing the command, which is harsh because he technically missed the time and sent a ref for depth.
For depth, yeah.
Unfortunately, that was a no squat.
I'm not sure if the coach is going to contest that. I don't believe so.
We'll see. Tim Lee with 260 kilos.
Tim Lee has also opted to go heavier on his third after missing a second.
Yeah. Grabbing as many kilos as he can. Just needs to sink it just a little bit deeper.
What a grind.
Weight is not the issue here. Let's see what the referees think. Oh, 2-1. I imagine coach may go to the jury. Yep.
Can't just say that's another stressful aspect of the handling as a jury.
Yeah, these national competitions, there is a jury at every one now.
Ben Rhodes coming out for 265.
7.5 kilos up on his second. Moves very nice. Definitely a more conservative jump here, saving some kilos for deadlifts, hopefully.
Hopefully can make this as well to round up a perfect squat day for him. What a fight.
Yeah, that's a really nice squat. 2-1.
2-1, take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't argue with that.
His handler Joe looks pretty pleased there, I think.
Yeah. Great encouragement.
Andrew Wallace coming in to stay
Now.
in the meet.
To stay in the competition, as you said, needs this squat.
Crowd is behind him.
Really got to sink this now, Andrew.
And so are we in the commentary.
Weight will not be the issue here. See what the referees say now. 2-1, he is staying in the competition.
But hopefully it is not overturned, because that's what happened last time.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. I will listen out for that. If
Strength was
If we can
there and more.
Yeah, the weight was never the issue.
Looks like he's safe with it, so.
Sounds like it. Reese coming out for £600 here. He wants this.
Wants the crowd to get behind him.
Absolutely. Build the atmosphere. Shouting to himself.
Oh, he's already very confident. Very strong walk out there.
What a grind. See what the referees think. He's happy. Oh, 2-1. I'm sure coach, he's asked to go to the jury straight away. The commanding arm.
Didn't even have enough time to react to it, just immediately.
No, he's not processed that. He's gone straight to the jury. Dan Collins with 5 shiny reds on the bar.
Dan opted for a bigger 20 kilo jump, probably because he missed his opener on depth.
I think he's going all in.
Yeah, his 255 on the second looked very comfortable, and it was a lot deeper too, so.
20 kilo jump is big though.
Yeah.
It is big. Very steady walk out.
In terms of
What
strength,
a squat.
that was there. Let's see what the refs say.
Wow,
2-1.
2-1. What a comeback. 20 kilo jump. That's probably somewhere in and around where he wanted to finish up today.
We'll be very pleased with that outcome,
Yeah.
as long as it's not overturned.
Yeah, confidence checking out here.
Ben Cullen coming out for 292.5.
Going to show some game sense on the platform here. Just
He
to
hopefully clutches it up.
just a 5 kilo jump here. Really going to have to push through this now.
Very, very smart call by the handler, because Ben is particularly good at grinding out reps.
Yeah.
I've watched Ben's training for a while, and they never look that quick, but he just seems to always pile on
He can do it.
kilos on his total.
Absolutely.
So
He's really locking in here. Still got 20 seconds.
getting a feel of the bar. Nice and steady walkout.
Not today, unfortunately.
Still smiling, so hopefully.
Just 5 kilos.
Yeah, 287 I think might still be a PB for him on the platform.
Possibly. I
I'm
think
not
he
sure.
might have done 290.
Oh, so just a little bit
Yeah.
under.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's still chippy.
big bench opener.
Oh yeah, 1.7.
Yeah. Speaking of big bench openers, Tom Kenchington, 292.5 for his final squat. He looks fired up for this.
Definitely a
Yeah.
very important lift as well for placings.
Absolutely. Double check the belt. Wow.
Some aggression.
I would not want to be that bar right now.
I want to be the rack on the bar.
Oh, look at that whip.
Better than his second.
We'll see what the referees say. 2-1, it's a good lift.
Got a yellow on the
A
right
yellow
side.
for skipping a command.
Maybe the rack command? Yeah, maybe. Depth-wise, it looked fine to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Convinced. Now 295 kilos for Jack Hopkins, just flirting with that 300 here.
Jack is what we call in the sport a total specialist. There's not really a weak point for his lifts. And that's kind of what you want as a scenario. You don't want any less, really.
Generally, that helps.
Yeah, yeah. Usually the strongest person on all 3 lifts wins.
Come on now, Jack. Let's see it. Wow. Fantastic squat. See what the referees think. Ooh, 2 to 1. I'm sure he will contest that.
Yeah, Peach will go contest that.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this replay here. It's difficult to tell.
It looked the same as his first and second.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But I think he was getting reds from the front on all 3 attempts.
Yeah. Sam here with the same weight on the bar. He is fired up today.
Sam was very confident on his second, so I think 295 was a very informed decision.
Absolutely.
What a fight, what a fight.
That's a fantastic rhyme. See what the referees think. 3 white lights.
Perfect squat day for him.
He is happy with that. As you would be. As you would be.
I feel like he's been a bit under the radar because I believe he moved up recently.
Oh.
I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could be making that up, but I think he did move up recently.
JJ here with a big 300. Double checking that weight, make sure the loaders are doing their job.
Very much has trust issues on people who load the bar for him.
Yeah, he's going to break that rack. He looks up for this.
Looks completely unfazed from it, to be honest.
He squatted it before.
Great attempt.
Fantastic, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, beautiful third squat there, 3 whites. Ooh, bit of attitude, I like it. It's getting fired up in here already, and it's only 3:45.
Only.
That's a beautiful final squat.
Very important for placings there. And
now to finish, Timmy, 315, just shy of 700 pounds, as you mentioned. Untouched weight as far as we know.
Yes, he's never squatted this, I believe, in the gym or in training in general.
302 is his best in the gym. Wow, what a squat. We'll see what the referees think. Ooh, 2 to 1. I'm sure that will be contested. Knapp has gone straight to the bench.
Ooh, okay. I'm only looking at it from a reference of his previous squat. So, finish with squats now. Interesting outcome.
Timmy in the lead with 302, JJ with 300. And
now,
we're straight into the bench. I believe there's going to be a 10-minute break.
Yes, but please do not leave us.
Yes, do not leave us. Timmy's final squat was not overturned, unfortunately. We will be back in 10 minutes for the first round of bench press.
Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty.
We are back for bench press.
Did not expect that camera angle to pop up just now.
Hello. Yeah, back for bench press. Flight A. Couple of big benches at the end.
Yeah, we'll see how the whole game pans out now with benches. We'll start
Absolutely.
seeing very close calls on deadlifts and attempt changes and all that then, but you still have to bench as well on the platform, so
Exactly.
very important lifts to make for the next few lifters coming up.
Ford McDougall is opening up. That's me. Ford McDougall is opening up with 120 here. He missed weight, if you haven't heard, weighed in at 107, so is a guest lifter in the 120s.
Always nice to see a good attitude on someone to just still compete.
Absolutely. Get PBs, a heavy body weight.
Less of a gut cut, but live and learn. Very easy attempt.
Breezy opener there from Ford. Waiting for the lights. 3 white lights. Lovely start to the bench session. Shout out to the bench king, Max Benford. Love that guy.
Is
also
he
my-
handling him?
No, he's my coach and he's holding me ransom to say that I love him on stream. So, Destiny Vincent up next, 125 kilos.
Communicating his preference of the handout, which is always important
Key.
with a
Key.
center spotter.
A bad handout or one which we're not used to can cook you.
Yep.
I had it in my very first competition. It was horrible.
I remember when we were doing comps during COVID, you weren't allowed a center handout.
Oh, that that would finish me.
Extremely long range of motion, but
Yeah. I think that's second place today for the biggest range of motion.
yeah.
Nonetheless, not an issue.
Hopefully that means for a massive deadlift later on.
That's exactly what Amelia said. Big bench range of motion means massive deadlift.
Peter Mendy coming out for 132.5. Peter had a bit of an issue with squats, but then pulled it together on his third attempt and walked away with I think it was 600 pounds.
Yeah, something like that.
It was just over or just under 600 pounds.
I think just under. Don't quote me on that. Taking his time here. Again, a minute is a very long time to get set up, especially for bench. Another big range of motion.
Very easy opener as well.
Yeah. Undeniable 3 white lights.
If you're wondering on the stream, some out of the 3 lifts, bench usually takes the longest time due to the commands and the setup,
Yeah.
even though it's the least weight lifted for the most part.
Exactly. And I think since they've taken out the setting up with your feet on the bench rule, a lot of people have had to find sort of like niche ways of getting that arch, and sometimes it just takes a little longer.
Exactly, to especially build some good leg drive.
Yeah,
with
this
your
is
arch.
really common with people grabbing the rack and pulling themselves into that arch position. Lovely opening there from Nico, 140 kilos.
In the safe hands of Jason Coltman, who's a GB junior coach.
Veteran of the sport, no?
Yes, always on the SBD website, and they're modeling as well.
Jasper with 142.5 kilos now.
Specifying his preference of the handout, which is always good.
Rocking the black and white Forza. It's a great look.
On him. Yeah.
On him, yeah. Beautiful opener.
Smooth opener there.
3 white lights.
Think we'll maybe see something above or around 150 for Jasper today.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Got Spencer coming out for the same weight.
Yeah, that in-depth conversation with the guy giving you a handout is very, very important.
Yeah, I am very, very particular about my handouts. I'm one of those people that likes it like you take a lot of the weight.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though in reality a lot of people like prefer softer handouts.
No, I'm similar.
Yeah.
I'd rather you took the weight and then dumped it in my hands than just make me do all the work.
In fact, just lift it for me.
Yeah.
Some work, but we'll
Yeah,
see what
just
the
a
refs
bit of
say.
work. 2 to 1.
I think the elbows.
I think that was a
It was a blue, yeah. Yeah. Ethan coming out for 145.
Yeah, bench press is one of those lifts. It's the most technical, and you can get all sorts of red lights for all sorts of reasons.
And especially with the new elbow, well, not new anymore. It's been out for a year now. The elbow depth rule that came out last year.
Time flies.
Yep. I was thinking, oh, what about this new rule? No, it's been a year
not
already.
Yeah. Ooh.
Very fast eccentric there by Ethan.
Yeah, skip the start command. Thought he did. No issues with the weight there, though. Lovely opener otherwise.
Ooh. And I think he got a red from the right side as well.
It was
No,
two yellows.
yeah.
2 yellows. Tom Jackson for 155 kilos here.
sporting the Hyper V's, a very popularized shoe for benching due to its grip, popularized by the lifter Sean Noriega, the real Noriega.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, just pre-lift, they had to sort out his elbows. Sort out his elbows.
At the top, yeah.
Yeah.
I did think maybe they were going to ask him to straighten him up for the start command.
Getting into bigger bench territory now. Jaden coming out with 160 kilos, followed by Jack at the same weight.
Wow, just seen there, Jaden only weighed in at 97 kilos.
That is, as 105s go, you might as well water cut to the 93s. Or get insane GL points.
Yeah.
If that's what you care about.
Or maybe just get a lot weaker. That's people always say that and then just end up getting weaker.
Yeah.
Coming out for 160 for his opener.
Lovely opener.
Long start command there because his elbows looked like they weren't straight, but still made easy work of it.
More common with longer arm lifters.
Yeah.
A lot more arm to expose the bent elbow.
And with people who do self-handouts at times.
Yeah, because they really get themselves into that nice position, which naturally has a bent elbow. Jack Jordan, again, with the same weight.
Also have to give it up to some of the refs that are handling and reffing at the same day.
Yeah, Owen in the background there, handling all morning, multiple athletes, sticks the shirt and tie on.
Yesterday as well.
Yeah. It's a beautiful opening attempt. Let's see what the referees think. 3 whites.
3 white lights.
Just take the opportunity to thank our gold sponsors today, Eleiko, SBD, Union Jack to Here, Barbell Coalition. Thank Kasimov Creative for all the graphics on social media in the build-up to the National Series as well. Reese Fagan here with 167.5 kilos. Gymshark as well for hosting. Fantastic venue.
Yeah, very, very much a lot better than some of the older venues we've had in the past. The sport's growing, and it's a good sign that we're having comps at places like this.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Beautiful opener.
Very comfortable. Let's see what the refs say.
Get that light in. There is 3 white lights. Speaking of 3 white lights Media are here. So if you've competed, please do go on the website and look at buying packages. And if you're here in person, they are doing printouts. Jeffrey Gruska up next with 167.5.
Opting for a self-handout.
Very wide stance as well. Muscly bench press.
I think it's just because he's quite tall too as well for a 105.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have long femurs, it's harder to tuck in your feet.
Yeah.
And you're actually just better off having them more spread out.
Having a squat stance width, generate the most power. 172.5 kilos for Josh now. We're only in flight A, and we've got guys loading 170 plus on their openers. If that's not a testament to where this sport has gone in the last 5 years, I don't know what is.
Especially with bench press. When you're a younger lifter, developing a good bench will usually take time.
Yeah.
No issues there.
Yeah, really nice opener.
Very easy.
Yeah, 3 white lights there, no doubt. Now we're loading up 3 shiny reds for 175 kilos here.
We're nearly approaching the 4 gym plate.
Yeah, the
territory.
bro bench.
The classic, I used to bench 400 pounds in high school.
Back in my day.
And it turns out they have records and they weren't lying.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Rob here, 175 kilos.
Rob had a very good squat session earlier. hoping to replicate the same performance on bench.
Yeah, giving himself a big advantage going to deadlift here on subtotal.
Very technical as well, and self-hand out too.
Yeah. Yeah, short arms, good arch,
Yep.
built for bench press.
A lot of times it's deceiving because with the elbow depth rule, you see someone like him or Matthew Pond yesterday and think, oh, why is the range of motion so short? Short arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's still going to be elbow depth. They're just built for benching.
Yeah, exactly.
Powerlifting is a sport about leverages, and sometimes you're better at other lifts than other people. So
I like to think that crushes the sumo versus conventional debate, but social media has its own thoughts on that. Forward here taking 127.5 kilos for a second attempt. No wrist wraps.
It's very easy by forward. It's quite a common theme you see to sort of help internally rotate the wrists. Sometimes it feels better to just have no wrist wraps, to stack your wrists above your elbows, essentially.
Tom Knapp's key piece of benching advice, if you haven't seen that video, internal rotation.
One lifter I always think about is Ben Pape, because he benches without wrist wraps.
Yeah.
And he presses 200 kilos, so
he
maybe he knows what he's talking about.
Potentially. There's evidence there. Destiny Vincent with 132.5 kilos. Looking to steadily add to that total here. Just a 7.5 kilo jump. Pretty standard in bench. That is a long range of motion.
I just want to know what the rack height is for that.
I'm going to take a guess and say, well, it's come down a lot. It's got to be 12, 13.
Yeah.
It's got to be somewhere around there. Yeah, Peter Mendy up 137.5 for his second attempt. Just a 5 kilo jump, a bit more conservative.
Probably playing it safe after some mishaps on squats.
Yeah.
But I think very promising day for him, especially on deadlifts when it comes up to that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good second attempt there.
Yeah, really nice second attempt.
See what the refs say.
Definitely room to crack into the 140s.
Having a very smooth bench session for this flight.
So far, look at that. Green column 1 missed attempt.
Ethan's going up to 150 for a second.
Yeah, backs himself.
Jasper.
Well, of course, he missed the missed commands, didn't he?
Ah, okay, so it wasn't really a strength issue.
No.
Got Jasper coming out for 147.5. This, depending on how this moves, we'll see what the jump is.
Yeah, could be chipping into the 150s.
Fairly comfortable. I think
No
2.5
turbulence.
would be the safe attempt here.
I think so.
Oh, did he cramp a little bit?
Yeah,
I
a
think
little
he
bit of cramp.
cramped.
I think 2.5. If he goes any more, then he's
Risking it.
Yeah. Nico here with 147.5, a 7.5 kilo jump. Nothing crazy. Again, no wrist wraps.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but his surname does look suspiciously Italian to me.
It does. I feel like it's Bargioni.
But yeah. Big shift from him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's almost locked out.
Wow.
What a fight. Let's
Hell
see
of a
what the refs
ref.
say.
Let's see what the refs say. Ooh. So we've got skipping a command and a blue.
A blue maybe for
Ah,
downward movement.
I think his glutes came off the bench.
Yeah. I assume because of how uneven it was, it might have looked like it came up went up and down for movement.
Yeah.
Spencer coming out for the same weight.
Thoughts on lifting in glasses?
Well, I wear lenses, and
Okay.
my eyesight is terrible. But I know because you deadlift and they just come off.
We had this discussion this morning. Definitely could have seen glasses being broken on the platform. That's a good second attempt there
Very
from
good
Spencer.
selection there. You say that, but Matthew Pond
Yeah. Well, we've got Hopkins
as
today.
well, yeah, in glasses.
Yeah. Well, there's a few of them wearing glasses, so
I know some people just have a general fear of putting their fingers in their eyes. And
yeah. That's fair. Ethan opting to take a 5 kilo jump.
Ethan needs to make this to stay in the meet and
Yeah.
register a total. He was confident enough to go up 5 kilos. Strength was there. He just missed out on commands, I believe. Again, strength
There we
is there.
go.
Let's see what the refs say.
3 whites
And he's in the meet.
on the board. He's happy. Pape's happy.
Slight nervous laugh there. Tom Jackson going for 162.5. He's been having a monster day so far.
Yeah, he looks on form.
So confident he's talking to the ref saying, please give me whites.
I think I saw him slip him 5 actually. Check that on a replay.
Can we, VAR on that, please? Very
Yeah,
good
very nice
attempt.
second attempt.
Very, very good attempt selection and very
Yeah.
good day for him. It's nice to
Yeah.
see when people's training comes into fruition on the platform.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Jaden coming out for 165.
165.
Yeah, 97.1 kilos. I wonder what his bench will look like when he's like 101 or 100.
Big. I can tell you that now. It's going to be big.
Yeah, at least 180 by the looks of it.
Yeah. JJ just stroll past. Man mountain.
And not even a 120 yet.
Yeah. Yeah. He's entered Bucks as a 120. I saw on the entries the other day. So hopefully we'll see him bulk back up.
Very
Very,
comfortable.
yeah, very confident with that. I'm sure we'll see another 5 kilo jump there. 3 white lights for Jaden. Nap is happy.
What a incredible week for Nap for having so many lifters to handle.
Yeah, and all of them doing so well.
Yeah, unfortunately, obviously it was a bit of a sticky scenario yesterday where he had 2 lifters in contention for podium.
Yeah, it's a win. It's a win-lose situation.
Yeah, especially if you have a good relationship with both lifters, you kind of want to see them both win.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's not how sports works,
Unfortunately
unfortunately. Yeah. Jack Jordan coming out for 167.5. Slight fight off the chest. Let's see
A
what the
little
refs
bit of
say.
turbulence. Third light in. 2 to 1. A yellow, possibly for missing the rack command.
Or maybe
There's so
See
many
the-
things it could
yeah,
be
it
for.
could be. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe bum off the bench,
Possibly.
especially if it's the right side. I don't think a center judge will call bum off coming.
That's true. But is that a yellow or is that a blue?
I believe it's a yellow.
Okay. I don't bench enough to be concerned by the rules. It's a hard truth. Reese Fagan out with 175. The second time we've seen 3 reds loaded on that bar.
Very flat back.
Yeah, flat back, narrow grip. Very tricepy. Lovely press.
Very just strong type
Yeah.
of bench.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 white lights. No issues there. I'm sure we'll potentially see the big 180 from him.
It's always weird because you have those two milestones really next to each other. You have 180 for 4 plates.
Right, we've just seen Rob's gone from 175 to 187.5 for his second attempt. We'll see that in a second. Jeffrey here with 175 again. Yeah, the big 4 plates is a heck of a milestone.
No issues there for Jeffrey. We'll probably look to maybe load 180 as well.
I think so. 2.5, 5 kilos.
Josh Smith coming out for 180. Clock is running, but he seems to not be in a rush because he's probably very confident in this weight.
Yeah, I'm sure he's benched it before. Owen licking his lips, ready to give him a white.
Very excited to get this shift done for reffing.
Yeah. Slightly narrower grip from Josh. Yeah, really strong.
Good attempt selection there.
Yeah, it's that sticking point where the triceps take over from the chest, which gets most people, but he seems to have no issues there, really.
And I'm not going to speak too soon, but it seems like it's the first comp where people aren't really losing their grip with their feet. A lot of times you always hear that.
I was going to mention this morning. I think one of the first times they tried out the new mat was at Bucks last year, and there was a lot of problems with it.
Yeah.
A lot of people had something to say. But since their GB PowerFed have had big investments in their kit, I mean, it just seems to be
it's
perfect
also
platform material now.
It's also just being responsible enough to not like bring talc onto the platform during bench, which I don't know why you would do that in the first place. But
yeah, I mean, people have gotten the habit now of wiping their feet before they bench.
Got robbed with 187.5.
12.5 kilo jump. What a bench press. 2 to 1.
Depth on the center rep.
There it is.
Yeah. Spoke too soon earlier about no one getting called for depth on bench.
Yeah, it was going to happen at some point.
I mean, pre-bench depth rules, he's probably like benching 200 really.
Yeah, I mean, I've had many conversations with Harrison Sparks about this.
Yeah.
At 93, he benched, I think, 215 before the bench rules, and then benched 205 the other week. And it took him a while to get back up to over 200 just for readjusting his technique.
Yeah, he got somewhat lucky that he was moving up a weight class, so that could sort of balance out the effect of elbow depth.
Absolutely.
rules.
Into the third round of bench here in the first flight, Ford McDougall is taking 135 kilos for a ride. Perfect third attempt there. See what the referees say. 3 white lights.
Very
He's
good
happy.
third attempt.
I believe that's Tom Brannick handling him.
Yes, a very, very strong 105.
Yeah, not strong veteran.
Yeah, I always see him at the gym whenever they have comps helping out.
Yeah, you love to see it.
I know he went through a very sort of injured phase and then came back and then started totaling over 800 quite comfortably again.
Crazy. Destiny Vincent now with 140 kilos, probably the most sought after bench after 100 kilos.
Yes.
That extra plate.
And to do it at Gymshark as well.
What a place to do it.
And he's coming up with it. Gets stuck in the middle.
Unfortunately, just got to that sticking point. Not there with it today. Peter Mendy coming out with 142.5 kilos for his third attempt.
I believe 142.5 is about 315, which is the...
If we're over the pond, that is the gym bro bench.
Yes, the 3 plates. And then he's going to do that, but with 340 or 330, I think, on deadlifts.
Some big deadlifts coming up later. Oh, easy.
Very good.
Lovely
he's
third
shaking his
attempt.
head as well on the bench.
So the referees think 2-1.
Would he get a yellow for?
Possibly skipping the rack command.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. No issue with the weight there.
Jasper coming out for 150, which was...
I believe it's Nico first.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
That's all right. Nico Bargioni taking 147 again.
Believe he missed it on strength.
I think so. But as we were saying this morning, bench press is one of those lifts where just a little bit of technical change can throw you off.
It's very finicky, so...
It's very finicky. If he locks in and just, you know, takes himself back to his home gym on his own bench with his own bar and his own plates and just locks in his technique, he'll be fine.
Let's see it, Nico.
See what the referees think. Ooh.
Oh. Two
That's a
yellows.
shame, 2 yellows.
Ooh, yeah, I think it's the
Yeah,
bum.
yeah, cleats coming off the bench. That's a real shame. Jasper, the ghost, dressed in white, coming out for 150 kilos.
Good attempt selection by them.
I was going to say great attempt selection there.
Let's see what the refs say. Good lift.
Stellar.
And he is very happy with that, especially after having that cramp on that second attempt.
Yeah, that looks sore. That looks very sore. Spencer taking the same weight now. Just a 2.5 kilo increment here.
Spencer had a bit of an issue at the start of his first attempt with his elbows not being locked out at on the unrack. So hopefully he doesn't have that issue now in his third. Oh, no, not there today. It happens. Benches hit or miss sometimes.
Exactly.
You don't really want to bench, grind out a bench rep.
No. Only 2.5 kilos missed out there, though.
Yeah, exactly. So he pretty much got everything he needed to out of that.
Almost exactly. Ethan McDermott taking 155 kilos now for a third. Still in this competition after getting that second.
Yep.
Time to gain some extra kilos.
Very brave move to go up 5 kilos from first to second, but
paid off. He's confident.
Pape has the magic. Pape effect.
The magic mullet. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's the magic mullet.
A good shift by Ethan. See what the refs say.
3 whites.
And he walks away with a big bench.
It's the mullet effect.
It's the Pape effect.
Yeah, the Pape effect. Tom Jackson walking out now. 165 kilos, just 2.5.
Owen still talking to him before the attempt.
Slid him another fiver.
Hopefully Tom can walk out with this for a 6 for 6 performance so far.
Setting himself up nicely for a big total.
Oh, what a fight. It's coming
What a
up.
grind.
It's coming up. Oh,
Unfortunately not.
just too much.
But as I said, intelligent attempt selection, just 2.5 kilos missed out there.
Exactly.
Which, if he needs to, he can bring it back with deadlifts.
Jaden coming out for 167.5. Opted only for a 2.5 kilo
I was
jump.
going to say another 2.5.
I thought his second looked pretty good, but maybe something happened during the lift and he told his handler just 2.5 is what I need.
Yeah. He might be setting himself up for a big round total.
You never know sometimes. Not sure what the ref is.
Possibly how. Ooh.
So he has to get the start command before the timer ends.
Oh, this is intense.
3, 2. Oh. Oh no.
Unfortunately, not there.
Did take a little bit out of him to reset up and,
Yeah, definitely.
and rush it like that, but
Definitely.
again, only lost on 2.5 kilos on his total, so not the end of the world.
And another 2.5 kilo increment. 170 kilos for Jack Jordan now.
Going for that 3 reds.
Chasing it. No one uses comp collars in the gym, so
Yeah, no.
technically.
Not everyone got bread like that.
Why are they so expensive? Come on now, Jack. Ooh.
Just stopped there right
Yeah,
in.
referee called it.
It's always very surprising. Sometimes it flies off the chest, and then you just get to your sticking point, and it just stops moving.
Yeah, and that's the difference that 2.5 kilos can make on bench press. You know, I mean, even if you've gone for 168, 169, probably could have seen the same result. Those small increments really do make a difference. Now, 180 kilos for Reese Fagan. Big milestone for him. He is fired up.
Reese was one of the first few people coming out for his squat, but he's one of the last few people to come out for his bench. So
It's very telling of people's training history, if that's the case.
maybe bodybuilding background in there.
Yeah. Ooh, it's going.
Wow, what a grind.
See what the referees say. 3 UI lights.
Perfect
What a
attempt
press.
selection.
Yeah. Not a feather. Not a feather more. Opting to bench with a belt on as well.
Yeah, some people just prefer it for tightness.
Jeffrey here taking on 180 kilos as well.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately not there today.
Sunk it a little bit more than his other attempts, and I think that played into having a longer press command.
Yeah, definitely. 185 for Josh Smith now.
Josh going to break the 400-pound barrier by an extra 2.5 kilos as well.
Yeah.
And he's
There
done
it
it.
is.
Let's see it.
See what the referees think. Beautiful. 3
Perfect.
white lights. Can't go wrong with that.
No wrist wraps, medium grip,
Yeah.
minimal arch.
He's just muscling that weight up.
Just Chad. Just
Yeah.
just
The final bench now, 192.5 kilos. Rob's looking to take this on a date and extend his total by 5 kilos.
this is a junior almost benching 200 kilos.
Yeah, it's not often you see that.
No. Oh no, unfortunately not there today.
Nonetheless, 187.5 is a massive bench regardless of your weight class. straight into the second round of benches, and look at that back end. Jack Hopkins opening on 195 kilos, flirting with that British record. I mean, it's pretty much all the same people at the bottom. Timmy, third out with 165. If that isn't telling enough about the long arm issue, then I don't know what is.
Yeah. But luckily enough, having the second biggest deadlift opener by the looks of it.
Yeah.
JJ with 310,
Yeah.
Timmy with 300.
Yeah, we're looking at a Timmy JJ 1-2 here, I think.
Depending on how bench plays out, this is where Jack makes some groundwork for his deadlift.
Yeah.
And if he has a phenomenal day, then it's going to be interesting on the
floor is open.
Exactly.
The floor is open. Daniel Collins now with 152.5 kilos.
Very smooth opener. Let's see what the refs say.
Good looking opener.
Yep, 3 whites. Ben Rhodes, I think, is coming up next with 162.5 kilos.
And then it's our favourite medical student.
Bar's being loaded, but he's taking his time. Handled by Joe Feeney. Speaking to him earlier, they seem to be having a very good day so far, so
Yeah.
let's hope they continue the streak of white lights. Smooth first attempt.
It's a good looking bench opener, that.
And notice how he didn't sink it that much at the chest and got a faster press command.
Yeah, some people really favour the soft touch in the chest, and generally you do get rewarded with a faster press command.
Yes. And some people are just better with a sink. They just prefer
Yeah,
it.
naturally. Generally you see a lot more in the heavier weight classes.
Yeah,
just
like
'cause there's more
Jesus.
mass. Yeah, yeah.
Ray Williams.
Yeah.
Or our very own, our super heavyweight British.
Go on.
Luke Richardson, I'll give you an example. His records are still there. So.
Yeah. Timmy now taking 165 kilos for a walk on bench.
Oh, very,
Wow.
very speedy there.
Wow. Could have left that in the warm-up room. We'll see.
Exactly.
Very interested to see what his second attempt will be. Nap looks very happy.
Probably a little bit more fired up now after missing that third squat. Knows he needs to make some groundwork here.
Yeah.
Thomas Ireland coming out for 170. Very easy opener by Thomas. Good lift.
Reese coming out now in the purple A7 singlet with 170 kilos. Again, opting for no wrist wraps.
Very fast
Really,
descent there.
yeah, really efficient bench that.
Depth on the center ref.
Ooh, very interesting. Is it the bottom of your elbow? No. Oh, see.
I don't
now.
even. Yeah, I think it's. I think the rule states bottom of the elbow, but it doesn't
To the
state
top
where
of
on.
the shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the top of the shoulder because I remember there was a massive confusion about that.
There was at the start. I remember. I think one of the first competitions we saw the rule introduced was the White Lights Media Comp in Southampton at the very beginning of last year.
Yes, yeah.
Where a lot of people were called for depth.
I saw a lot of people get called for depth on close grip benches.
Inconsistently. And they did rewrite something or another. I do remember this.
Got Ben Cullen here with 172.5. Nice and controlled. Very easy. Let's see what the refs say.
Good.
As the MC on the platform said, lovely tempo bench.
Yeah.
Variation day at the Junior Nationals.
Yeah.
Andrew Wallace coming out for the same weight.
Yeah, everyone here is pushing 160, 170 plus in their openers. Just
It's always very interesting to see people's actual names from their IG name.
yeah, it would be useful if we had their handles next to their names.
I just think Mini Fridge is the perfect
Mini Fridge.
105 name.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't his choice of a name.
No.
Very comfortable opener.
Yeah,
Let's see
really
what the refs
lovely
say.
opener there. 3 whites, happy with that.
Sam Cook coming out for the same weight. Opting for the self handout by the looks of it. Very smooth.
Yeah, really smooth opener there.
Looks like he's going for a very good day as well. And yeah, I did get confirmation he did move up from the when he did his Manny Open meet last year.
Yeah.
That was his last 93 meet, I believe, and he moved up from there on. So all of this is newbie gains by the looks of it, because he's also only weighed in at 102.2. So
he's already in the mid 700s with his total if he makes his deadlift opener.
yeah, he's still not really grown into the weight class, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Got Tim Lee with 177.5.
Beautiful sight. 3 reds on the bar, plus a biscuit. Wow.
Very quick.
What a nice press. Again, benching with the belt on.
Yeah, you see that a lot more now in the 105s and any weight classes above,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
And also, not strange theory, but I think with the new elbow depth rule, people have opted to arch less. And wearing a belt can help you kind of arch less, technically.
Yeah.
Because it keeps you in a position.
It does. It does. JJ now with 180 kilos. Famously in competition does undershoot his bench. Never seen him hit an RPE 10 bench in comp.
I think that's the trick, isn't it?
I believe so. However, I don't believe I've seen him open this heavy before.
Wearing the Driddy coaching shirt. Smooth.
Yeah, really nice opener.
Still looks uninterested by the looks.
Yeah, unbothered.
Unbothered by the weight.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just, win.
Not today. He's got to put in a shift today if
Yeah,
he wants to take that top spot. Timmy is closing in on him.
Thomas Kenchington coming out for 185. Tom is another guy that's benched around 200 in the gym before as well.
Yeah, opening with anywhere in the middle of 180 to 190, you're flirting with that 200 line for the third attempt.
Depending how this moves, dictates the jump.
Yeah.
I don't believe he got a start command from the left side. They didn't put their arm down.
Yeah, she's just...
Yeah, I think it's the shoe. Yeah, it looks like the shoe. She made a gesture to make it look like a shoe, I think, in reference. A lot of times it's just the shape of the shoe. The foot could be flat on the ground, but you can't change how rubber is bending sometimes. So
that's why the majority of these lifters have opted to go in. I mean, we've got ballet shoes here.
yeah, most minimalistic shoe you can think of that just morphs to the shape of your foot.
Yeah.
And now we got Jack Hopkins with the heaviest opener in the flight. Very easy.
Yeah.
Crowd was stunned. Let's see what the refs say. Good
Yeah,
lift.
we're looking over 200 for a second there.
A lot of torque power. Yeah, he's looking very strong today on bench. Tom Ketchington has gone up to 192.5. See what Jack has gone up to as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was just looking at open powerlifting. JJ's open 2.5 kilos under his comp best, which is
Lots of upper body days have been put into place.
yeah, for a man that's allegedly lost 10 kilos, that is that's impressive.
See what Daniel Collins does here with 157.5.
Very speedy press command there. 3 white lights.
Good lift.
Very nice. Straight up to 170 now for Ben Rhodes.
Ben opting for a 7.5 kilo jump. Seems to be very confident in his pressing power today.
Yeah.
Comfortable there. Very comfortable.
Yeah, really easy second
Yeah.
attempt.
Lots of green on the bench so far.
Yeah, really enjoying this. It's very similar trend in Flight A as well.
Timmy jumping as well, about 7.5 kilos.
Yeah.
His opener flew,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I mean, he's got to be looking at nearly 180 for third here.
yes, and he's got to make groundwork for the missed third squat. So
Yes, he
get
does.
as much as you can out on bench.
Yeah,
And
because while he's still ahead by 2.5 kilos, JJ has got him on bet.
oh
Wow.
my
Wow.
God. Cut the conversation there.
I was gonna say JJ's got him on bench, but I mean he could load whatever he wants for his third.
Naps asking him, "Am I loading 180 for you?"
Am I
You're-
coaching right? Very easy second attempt there for Timmy.
I would not be surprised if they do 180. I would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or potentially even take a 10 kilo jump.
To
And
182.5.
But then it's about that risk of the extra 2.5 kilos versus losing 12.5 kilos,
Exactly.
10 kilos even, numbers.
We got Reese coming out with 175. I think he got a depth call on his opener, but still made it 2-1.
That's all you need, fortunately.
See how this goes.
Good
Very
pass.
fast descent as well again. And
again, another depth call again.
Yep.
He doesn't seem phased by that though.
What's tricky as well about elbow depth, it's you can't really change it mid-lift, can you?
You have to compromise a large amount of your technique to,
Yeah.
you know, unlock that extra half inch of depth.
You could arguably just maybe arch a little bit less mid, like if you get a red on the first attempt and get to come
Yeah.
out for the second.
Yeah.
It's one of the tricky ones where it's still new to the sport, so we're all kind of figuring it out as we go.
Yeah, I mean, this is only the second round of international or national competitions that it's been introduced in, so.
Exactly. Thomas Island here with 177.5.
Beautiful
Very
second
smooth.
attempt.
Enjoying himself on bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we got the Ben Cullen.
The global elite level 10 face-it player.
Some achievement, that.
That is ridiculous. I have 500 hours on Counter-Strike, and I didn't get close to global elite. That is that is a feral amount.
And he
of
also benches 180.
yeah, he also benches 4 plays.
Yeah. Multifaceted. And I believe he's doing a history degree or a degree related to history.
Can he talk to women though? That's the final question.
Very
Beautiful
controlled
second
descent.
attempt. Yeah, wow. Really respecting the weight there.
Yeah. He's got that
happy.
grown man bench, and he's only a junior.
He's got that old man bench.
Yeah, old man
I
strength.
think I saw him say to Pape he wants to load 185, which would make sense.
Sam Cook coming up for the same weight.
$7.5 kilo increment here. As I said, pretty standard on the bench press in this weight class.
Smooth
Yeah,
on
really
lock.
broke through that turbulence. Yeah,
I think probably 2.5, just to
yeah.
be safe.
it's a real testament to your technique being able to stop pressing the weight, get through it, and still get 3 whites.
A lot of people opting with the Avankis powerlifting shoe.
Yeah.
We got Andrew Wallace with the same pair, but in red. I think this is the Jamal Browner pair.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. Taking a 10 kilo jump here to 182.5. Confident second attempt. See what the
Very
referees
good.
say. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
3 whites.
10 kilos on bench and just moving it like that is fantastic.
Tim Lee coming out with 185. Comes up uneven, but I think he should be okay. Oh,
2 yellows and I think
A
that's
blue.
A blue.
yeah.
Let's have a look here. Yeah.
Oh,
blues.
bomb. Yeah.
Feet slipping a little bit as well.
Yes.
Doesn't help. JJ with a 2.5 kilo competition best here on his second attempt.
It's just a tidy 5 kilo jump on bench.
Yeah, famously takes small jumps on bench.
Very easy second attempt.
Yeah, 3 whites. He's locked in.
Yep.
No emotion, just a nod. The guy hates smiling.
We might see some personality leak out on his deadlifts.
It's going to get intense, I feel.
Got Tom Ketchington coming out with 192.5.
I believe this is the second last bench of this round.
Yes, and then I think
Hopkins.
we're going to see 200 something, I believe. Very smooth.
Yeah.
Let's see what the refs say. Depth
Elbow
again.
depth.
Yeah.
We won't worry about it. Stefan the Handsome, happy
BC.
with that. Yeah.
He unfortunately is, or fortunately is my coach.
Yeah, what's unfortunate about that?
No, I just got to pay him to watch my videos at times.
Yeah.
So.
Hopkins now with 202.5 kilos. Still a ways away from that record, however.
Depending on how this moves, we'll see what Peach puts in for his third.
Yeah.
I think safe to say should move. Yeah, very comfortable again. Let's see what the refs say.
I think, provided this goes well. Yeah,
Wow,
3 whites.
Okay.
We're looking at potentially 210 here.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to see what makes sense based on what everyone is doing.
Yeah, see how much ground they can get
Cover.
back. Yeah. Because I think, what's he opening with on deadlift?
285.
Yeah, I think he'll pull somewhere around 310, which means he's going to have to put in a fairly sizable bench to get an extra 5 or so kilos.
Well, it could be a false opener. We saw that yesterday with the 83s.
Ooh, mind games already. Love to see that in powerlifting. Daniel Collins with 160 kilos. Great
third attempt, yeah,
great
perfect.
attempt selection. Yeah, that's the thing about powerlifting at this level is it becomes more than just a sport of moving weight. There's a lot of strategy to it, and mind games can actually have quite a big effect on some lifters.
Yesterday was some rounds with 83s.
Yeah.
Some lifts we've seen.
Yeah. 2 BC athletes going head to head. You love to see it.
Yeah, and Pondy just putting on like
Yeah.
a monstrous squat, bench, and even deadlift. He had a very good deadlift day as well.
He did. Ben Rhodes here with 177.5 kilos.
Ben makes this. He'll be on 6 for 6 for the day. Unfortunately,
just
not
a
there
bit of
today.
commentator's curse today.
Just a bit.
It's your fault. No, not there today, unfortunately. Timmy is loaded 177.5. Based on his first and second, this could fly, giving him great intel on where he's at for his next competition, which could be Junior Worlds.
Based on the outcome for today, yes.
It could be. Imagine your third competition
Being Worlds.
being Worlds. You've made it within 3.
And he happens to be Joey Awala's roommate, which, I mean, just, yeah.
What a trip that would be. It's a family day out.
Oh, wow. He's going to walk there and tell Nap we should have loaded 180.
Nap is, yeah.
That looked very good.
If I was Mahin and Ibi right now, I'd be
Thankful that they didn't load.
I'd be very happy with where the BC athletes are at the moment. Reese now with the big 180, just getting those depth calls from the center ref. Otherwise, all good. He's fired.
Loves to psych himself up by talking to the bar.
He does. It's not going to reply back, but whatever works for you.
No matter how quick it moves, it will never do that.
Unfortunately, just too much today. Maybe indicating that his feet slipped a little.
He's shaking the ref's hands as well.
Always love to see a bit of respect. Always love to
You're
see a
too
bit of
far.
respect.
I'm just going to...
Thomas Ireland with 182.5. The big 405. 405? 400.
I think it's 400 pounds,
400.
yeah.
Big 400 pounds. Yeah,
Yes.
180's 397 or something. Americans.
I don't even know why they use pounds in their meat sometimes. Makes no sense. Kilos are way easier to load and count with.
Whole numbers. Let's see it now, Thomas. Very speedy off the chest there. Perhaps a little too speedy.
I don't think I heard a...
It's difficult to pick up the press command because it's not really picked up by the microphones, but I think he did just, I mean, that was almost touch and go, unfortunately. Sam Cook with the same weight now. Just a 2.5 kilo increment.
Asking the crowd to hype him up a bit.
Yeah, he's hyped. of a fight, just not there today, unfortunately.
Only lost 2.5 kilos because of that, so
Exactly.
not the end of the world.
No.
Still on a 755 total with his opener and deads as well.
Yeah. Just shy of podium contention, so perhaps it doesn't matter so much. Tim Lee retaking 185 kilos. Strength?
No, I think it was more of a technical one. Yeah. Thank you,
Thanks,
MC, for
MC.
clarifying. Very
Yeah,
smooth.
really nice.
See what the refs say.
3
Yeah.
white lights, fantastic stuff. So
Benji seems to be very content with that.
yeah, he's happy. He's back.
We got Ben Cullen with the beautiful tempo descent on his bench. Unfazed.
Just calm and collected.
What is 185 to a man that is that good at CSGO? Nothing.
Not a lot. He'll celebrate with some ranked matches tonight.
Who celebrates with ranked matches?
Ben Cullen does. Wow.
Very good attempt there.
He really is 3CTing his bench. That is fantastic stuff. Mullet Pape must be over the moon with that.
Think as well, after missing that third squat, it's nice to just carry some good momentum from bench onto deadlifts.
Yeah, exactly.
Got Andrew Wallace with 187.5. Andrew had a bit of a difficult start to the day with squats, but then pulled it back together on his first 2 bench attempts now.
Looking to go 3 for 3 here.
Strength seems to not be an issue here. Let's see what the refs say.
Yeah, great final attempt there. Not a lot more could have been given.
Mini Fridge moves 187.5, as a mini fridge should.
JJ 190, 7.5 kilos over his comp best. Believe he has benched this in the gym before though.
Very, very stoic character when it comes to his lifting.
Punching the carpet. Starting to show us some of that personality here. Beautiful final attempt. See what the referees say. Fantastic. 3 white lights. And is he going to smile for us?
Nope.
I don't think so.
6 for 6 so far.
Yeah, he's really lining himself up here for a junior world spot.
I believe on his deadlift opener, he is ahead at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult for the others to catch a 310 opener. I think it's going to be him or Timmy.
Tom Ketchington coming out for 197.5. Saving himself from loading 200,
Just
but
tickling the 200.
making a smart attempt selection here.
Oh, I think that's going to get down to downward movement.
Yeah, downward movement by the looks of it.
And depth.
And depth, yeah.
Not that that matters.
Yeah, unfortunately there was some there.
That's a shame. Hopkins has loaded 210 for his final bench press here. This is going to be crucial for this second place battle. Or first. Or first.
This is a mere 21-year-old benching 210. Just can't imagine what he'll do when he's like 30, 28, 29.
Yeah, the open is going to be nice to him. Ooh, unfortunately just too much for Jack today. That could make the difference.
I think he cramped up a little bit there.
Yeah, possibly. Please ask me if it's okay. Seems all right. That concludes bench press for now. We shall be back in 10 minutes.
And you really want to tune in for deadlifts.
Yeah, we're about to have the battle of juniors.
105s.
105s this afternoon. So join us in 10 minutes for deadlifts.
Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinised by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinised by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to deadlifts now.
Good afternoon. Yeah, absolutely got a fantastic lineup of deadlifts, particularly in Flight B, where, I mean, it's incredibly close for the top 4 positions. Everything will be revealed in due time, But for now, we have flight A. If you look at here we go. Ooh, we got a 300 kilo opener already from Peter Mendy.
Yep. As I said earlier, I think he's going to
did,
pull something monstrous today.
Yeah, already totaling 700 off his opener.
And I think this is his second comp as well.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Now, Rob Trussler up first with 230 kilos. Setting up for a sumo deadlift.
Has he still got the belt upside down, or is it?
I think he does.
Very comfortable
Yeah.
opener.
That's how an opener should move. See what the referees say. 3 white lights and a good lift. So deadlift, very, very technical from the sumo perspective. Conventional, slightly less technical, but you can get caught out at lockout.
Yep. And a lot of times what you'll see is it'll get stuck at the thighs on the way up, or the quads for sumo. And that's why people opt to wear talc a lot of times, or most of the time, really.
Ethan McDermott here now with 240 kilos.
Just picks it up.
Yeah. We're going to be looking at a lot of 600-pound plus deadlifts today.
And don't hold your breath, because deadlifts are very quick.
Yeah. Tom Jackson up next with 240.
They don't require setup. You just have to simply pick up the bar, listen to the down command, and you're good to go, unless you break one of the rules when it comes to hitching and whatnot.
Don't break the rules.
Very comfortable by Tom Jackson
really,
as well.
Really nice opening selection there from Tom. Jack Jordan with 242.5 kilos up next, getting locked in. I always find it's really important actually in competition not to adrenaline dump.
Yes.
You find people getting absolutely hyped their first and second attempts, then by the time they get around to their third, they're just completely wiped out.
Opener should always be a weight that you can kind of do in any given scenario.
Exactly. And make it move exactly like that. Referees. 3 white lights. Fantastic. Jasper up next with 250 kilos. He looks locked in. He's having a fantastic day.
Yes, very good attempt selections on squats and bench. I'm not really sure where he's trying to land on deadlifts, but I would say around the 270 to 280 region is where he's aiming for.
There.
Depending on how this moves, we'll see where he lands.
Yeah, generally when you're opening in and around 240, 250, you end up between 270, 280.
Very easy.
Especially when you're opening moves like that. Yeah,
he looked at the bar with some disrespect there. Are you trying to hold me down? Why?
Reese Fagan up next with 260 kilograms on the bar. The old 6-plate deadlift in the gym.
Yes. And hopefully he can break ground and break the 600-pound barrier as well.
Absolutely.
Very stoic setup there.
I've seen that setup a few times. I believe it's something to do with an anime. Which you'd be shocked to find in the powerlifting community.
Very hand-in-hand community there.
Yeah. Josh Smith up next with 260 kilos. He's had a great day so far.
Yeah, had a big bench.
Huge bench. One of the biggest in Flight A.
Yes, I believe he trains down south.
He does. He is a South Midlands lifter who lifts at Barbell Division.
Very easy
Southampton.
there.
Southampton? Yes, I think it is Southampton.
Yeah, that's like a powerlifting strongman gym.
Yes. To my first competition there. This
Very
is
easy opener for him, and now we got Nico.
That's not Ford McDougall, that is Nico with 262.5 kilos. opting for maximum width sumo. A lot of people have a lot of problems with this stance.
Yeah, you have to be careful sometimes as well when dropping the bar.
Yeah, you'll notice he'll bring his toe just there. Bring
Very
his toes
good,
in.
yeah.
Very good. Do you pull sumo or conventional?
Sumo. My conventional isn't bad though. It's
No,
just-
I swapped back from sumo to conventional. And I find they're just different lifts. They are just different
Yeah.
lifts.
You realize cheating was just not the right thing to do.
It's not cheating, it's different.
I know.
No, I pull conventional now. Yeah. But they're technically way different. Got to have a lot more patience off the floor with sumo. This is Ford McDougall with 265 kilos. He has pulled 300 before.
Oh, okay.
A few times.
In training or in comp?
In comp and in training as well.
Okay, so
He may take some big jumps today.
fairly comfortable opener. Goes and pulls it hook grip, very narrow hands as well. Helps with cueing protraction and creating some flexion in the back.
Yeah. Up next we have Jaden with 270 kilos. Nap watching on from the sidelines. Really smooth. The referees say 3 white lights, another great lift. We're absolutely rattling through these openers today.
Jeffrey coming up with 270. Very comfortable opener as well.
Makes light work of that.
He was just straight to it on all his attempts. Just
Yeah, straight in, straight out. Man means business. Up next, we have Spencer with 272, the first 600-pound pull this afternoon.
makes
Really
very
nice.
light work
Yeah,
of it.
Really nice opener. So the lifters, obviously, as mentioned before, can wear talc on their legs, but use chalk on their hands.
Yeah,
Do not.
yeah, do not
Do
talk your
not
hands.
mix up the two. Whatever you do, because they're polar opposites.
Destiny Vincent coming out for 280.
Very calm and collected onto the platform there.
See, those long arms are coming into good use now for
Yeah,
deadlifts.
absolutely. Making up a lot of ground. Great first attempt.
Now we got Peter Mendy. Extremely locked in.
Yeah, big opener here, opening with 305 kilos.
He could make a very, very, very big jump onto a second.
I would love to see that.
I think, depending on how this moves, probably at least a 20 kilo jump.
Wow. Ooh, yeah.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, very, very speedy opening deadlift, and we're straight back to the start.
Also, by the looks of it, on the back of his tricep, is that one of those Vibro like sensors for people who have diabetes?
I didn't see.
because I've seen Jess Butner wear one of
yeah.
those as well. So
Yeah,
very interesting to see that someone with that condition is.
It's very admirable to see people, you know, firstly be open about it, secondly just get on and
competing
live,
in a sport like this. Yeah,
because it's just another thing to worry about. It's just another
Exactly.
external.
especially when your readings and all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Jessica Bittner talks a lot about it on her social media, and it's fascinating to watch. So now we've got rankings coming into play. Obviously, these are the rankings at the moment, taking out Flight B. So Rob nailing 245 there. Is in third for now, but that will change once this flight is done and the second flight kicks in.
Quick off the floor, got stuck a little bit on his quads, but still room to put on.
Takes him into the 700s as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So everyone has secured a total for the day, which is you love to see.
Ethan's coming up with 257.5.
The music is starting to get a little bit louder here. Beautiful deadlift. 3 white lights. Bit of a grip and rip. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you can control it. Really, really nice deadlift. The Jacked Sun is out for 257.5 kilos. This will take him to 685. Smooth, very, very smooth. What do you reckon he's loading for his final?
I would probably say 270.
I'm thinking potentially the big 600, 272.
Depending on how nice Lewis is feeling on the day as his coach.
Well, you know, he's already had one of his lifters drop out today, so he may not be in the best mood. Jack Jordan with 262.5 kilos. Lovely second attempt.
I gotta say, some of the playlist selection for this whole comp has been pretty good.
Spotify gym playlists doing,
Yeah.
doing their bits. I'm surprised they don't have a set list.
Yeah, well, I know some meets sometimes they ask if you want a walkout song, but
That would be ace. I actually know that the USAPL do have a specific set list, and
you can pick a song from that set list.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Jasper now with 267.5 kilos, a 17.5 kilo jump here. This will take him to 657.5.
Very
Wow.
smooth.
Yeah,
Almost just looked like his opener, to be honest.
running away from that bar like he wants nothing to do with it.
Unless a heavyweight is loaded, like 280.
I think we're going to see some redage on that bar.
Yeah.
Next up we have Jeffrey with the big 600, 272.5 kilos.
Again, only jumped 2.5 kilos from his first to his second, even though it
Yeah.
moved very well. Or is he timing out?
Very good.
Oh, so he missed out on handing out.
I see, so he's going to take a second attempt for his third and leave it there.
It is a rule, unfortunately, where if you don't hand in your attempt sheet within a minute, they just add another 2.5 kilos.
Yeah, if your
even
first
if you
attempt-
miss the weight.
Really?
I
I
think
thought it was the same. Amelia was saying this morning it's the same if you miss, and if you get it, it's 2.5.
Oh, I had to give one in when I was handling earlier.
That
but
would be ridiculous if you missed the weight and they're like, okay, fine, just do it, but just
Heavier.
2.5 kilos heavier. Yeah, timed out there, giving the other athletes an extra minute.
So he's jumped to 295 on his third. So 25 kilo jump from his opener.
Yeah, not losing a lot of ground there. Nico now with 275. 5 reds on the bar. What a lovely sight. He's had a great day today. This will take him to a 670 kilo total. Yeah, really nice pull. See what the referees have to say. 3 white lights and a good lift. He looks like he wants more. Reese Fagan now with 275 kilos. He looks fired up for this. Yeah, he's ready. Beautiful deadlift. See what the referees have to say.
Fit, comfortable.
Lights, yeah.
As well, sometimes you think you need to take into account is, since a lot of people are putting sumo and conventional, you're actually allowed to ask the platform, or no, sorry, the ref to ask the platform team to brush the bar even on your second or even your first attempt.
Exactly.
It is not against the rules.
That tout can get everywhere.
Exactly. And they won't hold it against you. If you're that finicky about things at a comp, that's fine.
Nope. Josh Smith now with 280 kilos. He's not wrapped his thumb around in his left hand there.
His underhand.
Yeah. Very interesting, that.
Personal preference, isn't it?
Yeah. Very impressive to be much stronger without wrapping the thumb.
I remember at IPF Worlds a couple of years ago, pre-COVID, there was a 59 kilo guy that pulled mixed hook.
Wow.
Like he would hook his mixed grip hands.
That is crazy. Ford is stalking 285 kilos right now. As I said before, he has pulled over 300 and he's setting himself up again.
This moves well, that'd be a sizable 15 kilo jump.
Yeah. He's already gone 20.
I think he might do that.
I think he might load 300.
Nothing to lose. I mean, he weighed in as a guest lifter anyways,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
might as well just go all out for it.
And I think this will be a comp PB for him. Jaden now with 287.5 kilos, a 17.5 kilo jump from his opening attempt. He really looks up for this. Wow. Could have been an opener.
Second.
That's what the referees say. 2-1. Got a red.
I think maybe for the lockout.
Yeah. Yeah, just checking with that side referee there, but he's happy. Yeah, I saw a 325 there for
Mendy.
Spencer coming out for 290. Also probably looking to break the 300 barrier on his third if it moves well. Oh, dropped it slowly as well.
Yeah,
nice and
really
controlled.
nice second attempt there. 3 white lights and a good lift.
I got Destiny Vincent coming out for 300.
Yeah. This will take him to a 647.5 kilo total.
What a lovely name, by the way, Destiny Vincent.
Yeah.
Pretty comfortable.
Yeah, really nice second attempt.
Especially
He's
considering it
happy.
was a 20 kilo jump.
Yeah, it's a big jump. It is a big jump, but he's happy. Now we've loaded 6 glorious reds on the bar for Peter Mendy here. 325, one of the bigger deadlifts we've seen so far today. Hold your horses, but for now, one of the bigger deadlifts. This will take him to a 725 kilo total. Yeah, he looks fired up.
Anyone would with 700 plus pounds on the bar.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
That looked better than his over.
Yeah. Doing that Russell Orhe plate slap at the end there. He's going to load something monstrous for
That
this
was,
third.
wow.
That was quick. Yeah, look at that. No turbulence on the way up there. Back to the start for the final round of deadlifts in Flight A. Rob Trussler, 250 kilos. Now, between every attempt on their finals, the bar has to be brushed down. This is a new rule?
No, it's always been a rule. Yeah,
always been a rule. My bad. And it just slows things down and allows for a bit of atmosphere to be built for these final attempts. Rob looks locked in. Just a 5 kilo jump, just chipping away at that total. Ooh.
Same sticking point as last attempt, but this time the sticking point won. So
5 kilos too many. He's had a great day though, over 700 kilos.
Yeah, and big bench as well.
Yeah, huge bench. Up next, Jack Jordan with 270 kilos. He is getting fired up here. Benji would have given him some big words before this lift.
Or some big slaps.
Possibly. Well, it's never too late.
Extremely comfortable off the bottom.
Lovely third attempt there.
Smiles, knows it's there.
Ooh.
Lockout.
2-1 for the lockout. Perhaps they'll go to the jury for that.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it was slipping out almost. Shoulders are a bit soft. Tom Jackson coming out for 272.5.
The Jackson, 600 pounds.
Puts him at a 700 total if he makes this.
Yeah, what a milestone.
He will receive some praise for this at Powering 3 if he makes it.
Yeah. Oh,
And
wow.
he does. Oh, no.
No. Unfortunately, his grip has just slipped on the end there. That's such a shame. Oh.
Wow, what?
Now, Ethan McDermott is looking wired right now. He looks like he could do some damage.
Looks like he's getting in his zone.
Absolutely. Smiling, ready to attack that bar. He is fired up. Look at that man.
Look at his eyes. He's a man on a mission.
I can't look at his eyes. It's terrifying. 275 kilos, jump from 257. That is a massive jump. 17.5 kilos. 5 reds. Takes to a 660 total for the day.
Let's see if he
See
gets
what the refs say.
Oh, no. Again, lockout. Looks like he was really
Let's have a look at this
holding
replay here.
Almost came out of his hands at the top. But
I did see on his right hand.
Yeah.
Just there.
What happens is if the bar's rolling out of your hands, your shoulders come unlocked. And
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do. Jasper now locking in for 280 kilos. Look at this handsome man getting in the zone. Taking a 12.5 kilo jump here. Give him a 670 kilo total. He is fired up for this.
must be a comp PB total if he
Gotta
makes
be.
this by a bit.
Gotta be.
Let's see it, Jasper. Come on. It's coming up off the floor. Gets his hip through.
Oh, another
no.
grip issue, unfortunately. Oh.
Not too dejected, but it happens.
Handshakes for the ref. Love to see the respect.
Respect.
Fantastic effort there from Jasper, but just not today with 280 kilos. Now, Nico Bargioni, 285 kilos on the bar. He's been cool, calm, and collected all day, but we're starting to see a bit of emotion from here now.
I don't think a single hair strand went out of place the whole day.
No, this guy's hair is in place. It's locked in. This will take him to a 680 kilo total. Again, opting for that maximum width sumo, really making the most of his leverages here.
Hook grip as well.
Yeah.
Comes off the ground. Gets it through, locks it out.
What a lockout. 3 white lights and a good lift for Nico. He is absolutely ecstatic with that finish. Look at this lockout.
Yeah, the way he finished it. Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, it's just straight through. Wow. Reese looks like he's about. What is going on here?
He's gonna launch himself at the bar.
He is ready. He is fired up, staring. He's unblinked, staring at that bar.
He's asking the bar, how can you disrespect me like this and think I'm not going to pick you off to the ground?
15 kilo jump here, 290 kilos. This takes him to 690 kilos for the day.
His usual power up for the setup. Breaks the ground. Gets past the knees.
Look it out, look it out. He's through. See what the referees think.
What a fight. And he likes to laugh at the top too.
3 white lights. What a fantastic final attempt from Reese there. He is ecstatic. Look at that. All that hard work paying off. You love to see it.
Exactly.
That is fantastic stuff. Now, what have we got on the bar next? 290 kilos for Josh Smith.
Takes him to 727.5.
That's a big total. That is a big total. Getting some hype from the crowd. Definitely a crowd favorite here.
Always nice when a lifter brings up a fan club.
Absolutely. The community down at his gym are tight-knit. Tight-knit.
Let's see it, Josh. Comes off the ground.
Oh, what a
finish!
final
Oh
attempt.
wow, that was
smooth.
Yeah.
Plus 5 kilos next time, Josh. Look at that.
That was not very hard.
It's a bit of an anticlimax. Steph's happy. Look at that handsome man smiling there. Look at that, not wrapping his thumb around with his left. That is impressive. Straight through.
Proper bear grip there.
Yeah, just pulling.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey taking a jump from 272 to 295. Timed out because he didn't put in a temp selection and thought, I'll
straight to the point. Breaks the ground.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was very easy.
Another beautiful final attempt. See what the refs say. 3 white lights. He is gassed with that. Look at that.
Very pleased. He was definitely going to go for over 300 if he had put in that second attempt in time.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely kilos across all his lifts today. I mean, what happened with the squat?
Yeah, he just kept adding 2.5.
I mean, I respect the small increments, but definitely more in the tank. Now, Jaden with the big 300 kilos, taking him over 750 kilos. We're starting to get into the top end of totals here for the 105s.
Shakes out the nervous energy.
Locking in. What a pull.
Another easy third, really.
Yeah. More kilos in the tank there. 3 white lights. Nap's happy, he's happy, everyone's happy. What a day out for him. 752.5 kilos.
On, like, I believe his second meet as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely outrageous.
Huge.
Now, Spencer looks like he means business. Channeling his inner Jonathan Keiko here. 300 kilos on the bar. This will take him over that 700 barrier.
And also into the 300 milestone.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wow,
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Absolutely. It's a balance. You don't want too much adrenaline. Take your time. Just be patient with it. Get it through.
Oh, he's going to
It's
pull
going.
it.
Oh, what a pull. We'll see what the referees think. Yes, 2-1. Fantastic final attempt there from Spencer.
Just being handed squares by Josh Smith.
Thanks, buddy. What a fantastic final deadlift there from Spencer.
Some outrageously good attempt selections on thirds on this flight.
Now, Ford McDougall with 302.5, matching his competition best, I believe. This will take him to a 672.5 total. Look at him, he is fired up for this.
Can hear the crowd roaring his name.
Yeah, absolutely. Another crowd favorite for this first flight.
Breaks the ground.
Gets it off the floor.
Gets stuck in the knees.
Just
Oh,
not there
no.
today.
Shakes the ref's hands. Good sign of respect.
Yeah.
Especially with these younger lifters to
Testament
understand
to a good
that.
athlete, that. Yeah, really, really cracking effort there from Ford.
We got Destiny Vincent with 305. Oh,
What
Peter
a, wow. Wow.
We got, Destiny Vincent with 305, and then following that is Peter Mendy with a British record, I believe a junior record.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold the phone, folks. Destiny first, 305 kilos, just a 5 kilo increment, taking him to 652.5 kilos for the day. He's calm. He looks very, very calm.
He knows he's got it, that's why.
Just doing his thing.
Breaks the ground, gets past his knees.
Oh, what a beautiful deadlift. See what the referees say. 3 white lights, that is a fantastic final lift. Coaches on the platform, everyone's happy. Now. This record has been in danger of being broken for a while. JJ did break it at Uni Worlds. With his second attempt, 345 kilos. However,
Mendy's about to break it with his second meet.
Mendy's about to break it with the second meet, and this might not be the first time it's broken this evening. He is fired up. Look at that. He's ready for this. Staring down the camera.
Tremors. I'm getting
sweating.
tremors from the monitor.
Sweating. Steph is in his ear. Look at this. He is fully locked in. The crowd are all on their feet. This will take him to second place for now with a 745.5 kilo total. Come on, Mendy.
Breaks the ground. Oh, no.
Just not there, unfortunately. I think he misgrooved his grip.
Yeah, it looks like he lost a little bit of balance and got pulled forward.
Just got his positioning wrong, unfortunately.
Strength is there. I really do think the strength is there.
I think he really could have had that if he just took his time a little bit more. Now, unfortunately, there is no break. We go straight into Flight B and our first opening deadlift, 250 kilos. But look at the bottom of that list. 4 300-plus openers. Hopkins, Timmy, Sam, and JJ.
Ketchington is on 780 with his opener, and so are Timmy and Sam
Ketchington 295. This is, oh wow, look at this. The bottom 5, 780, 90, 80, 80, 800. 5 athletes.
It looks like JJ is ahead by 10 kilos.
For now.
Based on openers.
Yeah.
It'll be close because if you fight for podium, you might miss and lose your, spot in. If you fight for first place, you might lose your spot in the podium.
Yeah.
So you have to be smart about it. Do you opt out to go for podium, or do you opt out to go for the win?
And now it's all about that podium contention.
Exactly.
1 and 2 are in contention for Junior Worlds.
And even Europeans or
and
any other
Europeans,
international.
all of them. Reese up first with 250 kilos on the bar. The music has been toned down as we are back onto openers.
Comfortable opener
Beautiful.
for Reese.
Beautiful opener.
This guy looks locked in. Tim looks
Yeah,
locked in.
Tim is, yeah, look at that, wow. He's a cool guy, he's very chill. He'll definitely get the balance right between adrenaline and just focusing on his craft.
Exactly. Especially with the opener, he just wants to be
Yeah.
locked in, not too emotional
Yeah,
about it.
exactly. Wow, wow, really nice technique there. Big slack pull early on. He almost picked up with one hand at the start.
So much torque generated from just
Up next we have Daniel Collins with a mere 257.5 kilo opener.
which he will probably destroy.
Absolutely smoke. Beautiful.
Very easy. Very narrow stance.
Yeah.
Hook grip.
Efficiency. Up next we have Ben Rhodes with...
He's had a pretty good day.
Yeah.
He missed his last bench, but I think squat went really well.
Yeah, yeah. And if you're gonna miss a lift, I think bench is probably the one to miss.
Yeah, I think he only missed out on 2.5 as well,
Yeah,
so not
exactly.
the end of the world. Can cover that ground on deadlifts.
Definitely, if he's feeling up for it today. Wow,
Very
stiff legs,
comfortable.
265. I've enjoyed that.
Must have a very strong RDL.
Yeah. Up next, we have Thomas Ireland with 270 kilos. Wiping his feet there, no talc on those bad boys. Just locking in that belt position.
Comfortable opener again.
Yeah, really nice, really nice.
This is what we call a professional attempt selection with openers.
Yeah, I think the standard in this flight is going to be fantastic, especially when those last 5 all come together. It's just going to be carnage.
A mini fridge handled by Big Fridge.
Yep.
That's literally his IG name, is Fridge 120.
Bit of a hop and a skip there. 275, opening up with 5 reds on the bar.
Let's see it, Andrew. Very lovely opener.
Really, really nice from Andrew.
Got Ben Cullen. With
Here he is.
7.5.
Ben Cullen.
Just so cool about it. Like,
He's just so chill.
Yeah,
He'll probably tempo this to the knee, and then he'll glass floor it back down. You know, quite a wide conventional stance.
yeah, just getting those legs in.
Big quads.
Yep.
Got to make space for the quads.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful
Deadlifts are
deadlift.
very much on today.
He has been known to be close, if not touch, the 300 mark once or twice before.
Tom Ketchington with 295. I believe he pulls sumo with hook as well. This is going to be very close. They're all separated by 20 kilos between
Yeah.
first and fifth, I think.
Yeah, at the moment.
Comfortable.
Wow. That's a really snappy deadlift. Now, Jack. Italian barbell. Fresh into the 105s. Second comp is a 105.
I think he upped his opener. I think his opener was on 285, wasn't it?
He's trying to make. I believe he's 20 kilos behind where he could be.
Okay.
So he's got some ground to make up if he wants to stay in contention for the podium. Opening here with 300 kilos.
Wow.
Whoa, look at that lockout.
Crowd is amazed by that.
I do think the crowd see him as an underdog.
You know what?
I think they do.
It's weird they do that because he's, tried and tested at every level.
He has, 30 comps. Now.
And he's just, not. He's coming up a weight class, so eating into the comp. Timmy with 300 will make light work of this, and he did.
Look at that. Beautiful deadlift.
I think they will opt for a slightly bigger jump to like 320.
Yeah.
I would assume. And then Sam Cook as well. So many 300 openers, unless this is higher than 3 or 5. Okay.
Wow, yeah, there's 5 at 300 or more. Getting nice up close and personal with these camera angles. Yeah, Sam Cook with 305. Get the yellow on the bar. Wants a bit of noise from the crowd here.
He wants to hype straight out of the door with his opener.
Absolutely. A man who thrives off adrenaline.
Comfortable opener
What
as
a
well.
beautiful opener. 3 white lights. Not a single failed opener so far.
Nope. And none of them looked hard at all.
At all. Some of them look too easy, you could argue.
Yeah, I think Timmy's look too easy.
Yeah, and Hopkins.
See how JJ does with this, and then it'll
Whoa, hello. Hello.
it'll dictate the jumps for the second attempts and third attempts more importantly, because there's deadlift attempt changes when it comes to third attempts.
Yeah.
We also have to be careful with lot numbers because a lot of people seem to forget what are those when it comes to attempt changes.
JJ famously missed out on 363 kilos in Slovenia.
Which is 800 pounds, I believe.
100 pounds. Look at that. Look at that.
Unfazed.
Doesn't care. Well, he's just taking an RP7 day. Pulled 345 kilos at University Worlds and just missed out on the win with 363. I would like to imagine he'll be somewhere around the 350 mark today. Famously does take fairly large jumps. Yeah, Timmy's gone straight to 322.5.
Sam Cook's jumped to 327.5.
Yeah. Just missed out on what JJ's put in there. We'll have to wait. Reese getting fired up now. Second attempts are underway. Music is getting a bit louder.
Breaks the 700 total barrier.
Yeah, this will be nice. This will be nice. Crowd getting a bit more rowdy.
Come on, let's see it, Reese. Let's see it.
Ooh, that might have cost him his attempt. Yeah, unfortunately, he pulled the slack out and the weight came off the floor, and that counts as his attempt. That is a shame.
I think it was there, obviously, but
Yeah, I think he just got a little too into that slack pull. But unfortunately, that is the rule. I imagine we'll see him take a 5 kilo jump for his third, just to give himself that bit extra weight.
we'll see. Depending, oh well, you can't tell if that was easy or not because it didn't even break.
No. It's not the first time I've seen that either in a competition, which is odd.
I know. Sometimes breaking the slack is just merely getting, some whip out of the bar, but
I think he just got a little too into it.
yeah.
There. Tim Lee with 275 kilos on the bar, 5 reds. What a sight.
Very
Wow.
easy second. Seems very pleased with that as well.
Yeah, he's happy. He wants to load something big for the third. Daniel now with a 20 kilo jump here. This will take him to 712 kilos.
Lovely second.
Yeah, really nice second there.
Coming up is Ben Rhodes with 280. Puts him at 715 if he makes this. And adds up to a very good day for him.
Absolutely.
Very comfortable second.
Yeah, very relaxed with that. He's happy.
Look at the platform crew. They're like F1 pit stop crew. They're so quick with the plate changes every time the bar drops.
Fantastic, isn't it? It's great. And we are just, it's a slightly smaller flight, but we are rattling through this. Thomas Ireland with 290 kilos, taking him to 692.5, just teetering on the edge of that 700 kilo milestone for the day. I suspect that's what we'll see loaded for the final attempt.
Good attempt there.
It's definitely there. 7.5 more for that 700. Really nice second attempt there.
Does he take 7.5 more? Or does he take 10 for 300?
Ooh, now priorities. I don't know.
Does he go for the passion or
the pride.
The pride, yeah.
I think I go for 700.
Yeah, I think he might do as well.
Now Ben Cullen has gone to 295, which is 5 kilos under his personal best on the platform.
And a 17.5 kilo jump too. Ben's feeling very strong on deadlifts.
Absolutely. Oh,
Good
look at
second.
that. Fantastic. Takes him to 6th place with 767.5 so far.
So if he loads his a deadlift he's already pulled, which is 300, I believe, that puts him at a 2.5 kilo total PB.
Exactly. Fantastic stuff. He has won the battle for 7th against Noah Miles, who did not show up today. Andrew Wallace. I live with him. Andrew Wallace, 295 kilos on the bar. His second attempt.
Let's see it, mini fridge. Good.
I have never seen a mini fridge deadlift smoother than that.
I've never seen a mini fridge walk.
This is true. Now, big jump here to 315 Kensington. God, look at these deadlifts. JJ's gone for 327.5, which actually puts Sam Cook after him.
Yes, because Sam took a bigger jump from his opener, so.
Yeah. So now Kensington into the 800s with this. A
Big
20
milestone.
kilo jump. Yeah, we're talking about that 700 for some of these lifters, but this guy, 800 kilos, that is phenomenal.
Let's see it, Kensington. Come on. Lovely
Beautiful,
second.
Beautiful.
Deadlifts are on for him today.
Yeah, we'll see something big for his third. He's happy
Clean
with that.
dap up by Stefan.
Yeah, as always. Now, Jack Hopkins for his second attempt, I believe, has loaded 320.
Right, it's going to get close now.
Over 700 pounds. My palms are getting sweaty. This is a hell of a battle we've got here. Takes him to 810, which puts him in provisional first for now.
And I assume what they'll do is they either might pull for the win or to pull for guarding their position based on projections.
Yeah. The thing is everyone after him could put in some big deadlift and then lower it if he fails. It's the mind games of powerlifting. I love it.
Smooth as his opener.
Wow. I'm expecting another big jump here, 330 at least. Now, no breaks. Timmy up to 802 with a 322.5 kilo deadlift.
Timmy, the med student from Nottingham, going for that big 322.5. Calm.
Oh, wow.
Calm.
No messing about.
No weight. No weight. Ooh, what do you get a red for?
Interesting. A red for the lockout, I believe. Just a bit soft from the right-hand side. Nat
Let's see the
will
replay.
note that down. Yeah, you can just
Okay,
see.
I can see what they mean.
Just not quite getting his hips through.
He's quite narrow stance for someone that tall as well.
Yeah. He's almost built to pull sumo.
I don't know if that was a conversation they had regarding the programming, but maybe.
Now this pulls JJ back into first place. 320's checking his weights. Again, no emotions from him. He's pulled this weight many times before.
Taking his time as well. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's,
You look like an opener to me. See what the referees say, undeniable 3 white lights. Ooh, a thumbs up.
Some positive emotion from
Someone has told him to be happier.
Oh, JJ, you might win the British. So?
Okay. Sam Cook with the same weight on the bar now. Just had that extra minute to recover from his opener. He's fired up. Look at him go now.
I think this jump makes sense basically because it takes him to 3rd from 5th.
It does. It does.
And it was
It's
there.
a lovely deadlift. Lovely deadlift. 3 white lights. Now that's throwing a spanner in the works for the final placings here so far.
So now people have to take into account they can be pushed off podium.
Now, JJ has opted to load the British record, 345.5, way ahead of Jack and ahead of Timmy. Timmy's gone 335. I think that will secure JJ the win.
I think JJ should be in for the win based on what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going for a massive deadlift change by the looks of it.
Now, Reese is fired up here for 275 kilos, final attempt. He's just got to remain calm and not pull the slack out and get the weight off the floor before he starts
Goes
pulling.
from 20th to 12th if he makes this.
This is a big jump in the rankings and a huge jump in his total as well, 25 kilos. Come on now, Reese, come on.
Come on, let's see it, Reese. It's coming up.
It's going.
Past the knees. Getting to the quads.
See what the
Smooth as
referees have to
ever.
say. Beautiful. 3 white lights. He is absolutely ecstatic with that and goes to shake the referee's hands. What a final attempt. Could not have lifted more.
And could not have had a more dramatic turn of events as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
With the way he missed the second, well, missed, quote unquote, missed.
Yeah. Look at that. It's fantastic technique as well. Tim now with 290 on the bar, taking him to a 710 kilo total. He is fired up here. Been cool, calm and collected for all of the day, but now finally showing some fierce emotion here. Lock it out. See what the referees have to say. 2-1, it's a good lift for Tim Lee. Finishes the day with 710 kilos in the bag. What a day out for him. Now getting into big deadlift territory once again. Daniel Collins with 292.5.
This takes him to 727 and to top 10 for the rankings.
Absolutely, top 10 at nationals is something to be proud of.
He squatted, I believe, over 600 pounds.
Yeah,
Just shy of 300 kilos.
yeah.
But big total overall if he
What a
pulls
day
this.
out.
Hook grip, conventional.
Beautiful stuff.
super smooth
what
at the
a final
top.
attempt. Look at that. 3 white lights. Cannot question that.
Doesn't even look entertained by the weight. It's too easy.
He wants more. I think he wanted more. I think he's undershot his day here. Definitely more in the tank overall. What a day for him.
Undeniable pull.
Absolutely. Cannot go wrong with 3 white lights. Now, Ben Rhodes getting the mouth guard back in. 295 kilos, just shy of that big 300, but this does take him to 730 kg and pull him into 9th.
15 kilo jump from his second,
Yeah.
like he did on his first to second.
And just straight in there.
Oh,
unfortunately, just lost it at the lockout. What a shame.
We saw a lot of those in the previous flight.
Yeah, we did.
Where they finished at the top and it just fell out of their hands.
Look, when you're competing for the top 10 place, I mean, those final attempts are going to be all or nothing.
Yeah. Everything out of you.
Now, big jump here to 310 kilos. Thomas Ireland is poised for this deadlift. He is ready.
310 kilo deadlifts coming up after this as well.
Yeah, everyone's breaking into that 300. The atmosphere is rising here.
Takes him to 712 if he makes this.
Yeah, what a total.
Breaks the knees as
Beautiful,
well. Easy.
Beautiful deadlift. Look at him.
Smiles.
Looks around. Got to let the people know that you pulled that fantastic pull. Just shy of 700 pounds. What a day for Thomas Ireland.
Always have to be careful when showing confidence at the top of the deadlift.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case you just get these reds. And
Just in case. I was thinking, as soon as put it down. Put it down.
famously, one lifter that did this was Dylan Nelson when he squatted.
Yeah.
And then said something at the top of the squat and then got red lighted,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
Ben Cullen for a huge 10 kilo PB here, taking him to a 12.5 kilo total PB.
just getting closer and closer to that 800 total.
Absolutely. He will be a contester.
Let's
for
see it, Ben.
the podium. Come on now, Ben.
Yes, come
Get
on.
It up. Get it up. Get the hips
Finish
through.
it. And he's
See
so
what the
happy with
referees
that.
say. 3 white lights. What a finish.
But is it still as good as his CSGO achievements?
Definitely not.
Nope.
No. Get back to the keyboard, fella. What a day for Ben. I mean, absolutely. In a couple of years' time, he's going to be...
He just keeps piling on the total every time.
Chipping away at that total. Now, the smallest of fridges, 310 kilos.
All the way from Scotland.
All the way from Scotland. 762.5 kilos.
And he takes it past the knees. He's about to
Get the
lock
hips
out.
through. He's there. See what the referees have to say. Ooh,
Oh.
unfortunately,
It looks like the soft lockout.
2 reds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 reds, I'm afraid.
Are they going to contest it? I don't think so.
We will see now. Look at this. 6 reds on the bar. Kenchington up next with 330 kilos. He looks absolutely wired here.
330, 337. And I think I
Ready
saw
for this.
340 something as well.
Look at him. Look at him. This pulls him all the way into 2nd place.
This disrupts the whole podium and people have to make their attempts after this.
Absolutely. People are going to be rattled. 330. Come on now, Thomas. Come on now.
Straight
Big
to the
pull,
point.
Tom.
Breaks the ground, past the knees. They
Get through. Locked out. See what the referees have to say.
points to
3
the
white
left,
lights.
and
It's
he
a good
gets it.
lift. Now, things are getting incredibly spicy back there.
Tried to jump to Stefan, but
Yeah.
forgot he's a 105 kilo
Yeah.
man. So
Leaving the floor is not an option for him. Now, Hopkins, 332.5. This pulls him into provisional 1st place with 822.5 kilos. 5.5 kilos under JJ's Uni Worlds total.
and he's only just moved up to the 105.
This is some phenomenal lifting from Hopkins. Can he close out the day with a 332.5 kilo deadlift?
His 1st and 2nd looked effortless. Let's see how his 3rd moves.
Come on now, Jack.
Breaks the ground. He's locked out.
Oh, easy.
Perfect attempt.
Fantastic attempt selection. 3 white lights, undeniable
Well
decision
done.
making there.
Well done, Jack. Well done.
Fantastic effort from Jack. Unfortunately, everything is out of his hands now.
Yes, yeah, it all depends on what the next few people do on their deadlifts.
3 deadlifts remain. Timmy, Sam, and JJ. Now, JJ has lowered his deadlift to 335 and Sam has gone up to 340. Timmy, this will pull him into 4th. 332.5 kilos.
Straight to the point, past the knees.
We'll see what the referee says about the lockout there.
Oh.
3 reds, unfortunately, on the lockouts. That will leave him in 5th place, I'm afraid.
Strength is there, just slightly needs to change his technique, I guess.
Yeah, just get that lockout through, perhaps a slightly wider grip.
Exactly,
So
or a wider stance, really.
Yeah. Now, JJ is getting fired up here by Ibrahim. He's really been stalking the 105s for a couple of years now. Flirted with everyone by going up to the 120s and thought, nah, actually, one more crack. Down to the 105s. And here, pulling for 1st place, 825 kilos for the final total, 335 on the bar. This is all he needs. He is absolutely fired up. Come on, JJ. Emotionless as ever.
Breaks the ground, past the knees.
Look at that.
Wow.
What a deadlift. Could have been an opener. Could have been an opener. Let's see that. 3 white lights, and he is down on the floor. Emotions at last.
Meant a lot to him, especially with how hard the prep was.
Absolutely, yeah. He's had a
Speaking to his
really
coach.
tough time with his prep. And
Speaking to his coach, he had externals that are uncontrollable, really.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, he has just proved himself to be the king of the junior 105s today.
And he had way more in the tank. This wasn't
Absolutely.
JJ at his best, really.
Now Sam with 340, a massive deadlift, pulling him onto the podium to finish his day here with 815 kilos. Come on, Sam, let's see it. He is absolutely fired up. The crowd are behind him.
Massive shift in the rankings
Grips,
if he pulls this.
grips.
Breaks the ground, past the knees.
Stuck.
Oh, stuck.
What a shame. What a fantastic effort.
Bows to the crowd.
Remains in 4th place, and that is the end of a fantastic battle in the 105s this afternoon. JJ finishing on top.
If we could pull up the
825 kilos, final total.
Yes, there we go.
2nd place, Hopkins with his 105 Junior Nationals debut, 822.5 kilos. Look at those GL points. 4 athletes over 100.
And the last pulls from JJ and Jack looked like they had way more in the tank.
Absolutely. I mean,
They were not 100%.
No. Full power was not used here today by JJ or Jack. I mean, just look how close it was at the top.
We will see a lot if JJ opts to stay in the 105s.
Yeah.
Jack and JJ,
Yeah.
and even Timmy and the other guys that finish right behind them are gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot of entertainment in the 105s, the juniors.
Absolutely. I mean, Kensington in 3rd with 815. 4th place, Sam Cook, bit of an underdog, not really in talks for being in that top 4.
No, and almost
slot.
pulled for 3rd.
Almost pulled for 3rd with 802.5. I mean, look at this. 5 athletes over 800 kilos. Timmy, 802.5. 5th on body weight.
And with missed attempts too.
Is that right? 5th on body weight? Yeah. Yeah, 5th on body weight. I mean, Timmy, fantastic effort today. Squatted 302, benched 177.5, and pulled 322.5 in your 2nd ever comp. That's not bad going. But the king of the 105s today is Jamie Jonathan Ford, 825 kilos. And next up, Junior Worlds.
Yeah, if he wants to do Worlds as a 105, he's probably going to get that invite.
Yeah, chatting with Ibby, his coach, he said if he qualifies for Worlds as a 105, he will do Worlds as a 105. Entered Bucks next month as a 120, just to give him some leeway.
Or do we see JJ versus Nonso Yeah, at 120
JJ
next year.
versus Nonso. But, I mean, these totals really put into perspective. 19-year-old Nonso Chinye, 903.5 kilos. Wow. I mean, the future of junior powerlifting is so bright at the moment. I mean,
Yeah, very.
The talent pool is insane. I mean, the battle of the 83s yesterday was just phenomenal. Today, the 105s, fantastic. I mean, no joke, clear with 903, but the upcoming 120s and 120 pluses.
Yeah,
it's just
especially with those bigger
so
weight classes, it's harder to fill out your frame at that young age.
Yeah.
So you'll only really see them at their peak when they're a lot older.
Yeah,
but to have
absolutely.
Nonso do 903 is ridiculous.
I mean, he's the youngest ever to total 900. And, I mean, for him, it's not even a question of, you know, dominating the juniors. He is threatening the Open.
It's a more matter of when instead of if, really.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we are on for medals now. I've been Theo Weatherall.
I've been Giuseppe Medlarati.
Thank you for tuning in for the Battle of the 105s today at Junior Nationals. Big shout out to our sponsors, Eleiko, SPD, Barbell Coalition, Wildlife Media, Pete Barbell, all of them. Gymshark for hosting. What a day it's been. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.
Good night.
So we will start the awards very, very soon. If you're not here, you're not going to get a medal. Don't come late and expect it. It's going to be a no. Come on, everybody, please.
That's right here. It's only the middle of one weight class, I just throw them.
White Lights Media in the corner over there later on. After you've had the awards ceremony, look around there. I think they've all got a photo for you. So. Ready? I think that's everybody. On you go, guys. Giving out the awards, presentations. We've got Sabrina Downs. And with her, we've got Erlo. Both of them just back from Croatia. Erlo would normally be competing here this weekend. However, she decided to move up to the Open as a junior and managed to win, which is fantastic, with a massive 583 kilos and 110 GL points. $263 kilo deadlift. Is that what they're? Huge. And just for reference on that one, it would have meant, and I think the whole of the juniors are quite happy that she wasn't here, because it would have meant that she'd have beaten Lucy Robinson, who is currently our best lifter, by 3 GL points. So there you go. Ready? Here we go then, 105 kilo pass. I wasn't here because I was too busy trying to get some rest and recovery, but it sounded absolutely mental out here. And these guys put on a great fight. The top three were tight, tighter than I've ever known it of late. In third place, with a whopping 815 kilos, it's Thomas Ketchington. In second place, somebody I consider to be one of the nicest people in British powerlifting. Moved up to the 105 kilo class, weighing a mere 108 kilos. It's Jack Hopkins! And your champion went down to the wire with 825 kilo total. It's JJ Ford! Gentlemen, well done. Round of applause, please, for your athletes.
Thank you very much. Before you go anywhere, James has already alluded to the fact that without all the volunteers, these events would not be possible, but also from me as his assistant, let's call it that, he put it maybe not quite so politely. Big thank you to James for organising this event. Obviously it's the close down of the juniors, some juniors at the weekend. Obviously, we still need all of your support for all the rest of the national series that are going on. So check the link trees out on Instagram and please do volunteer. James, we have a little gift for you out the back, so we'll make sure that you get that. Thank you very much for everything you are doing for British powerlifting at the moment. That being said, hopefully if you can stay around for the weekend and support the sub-juniors. Obviously they are the future of the sport, as you guys are. So if you are around and you want to volunteer, please do let us know. If not, thank you very much. That is the end of the junior competition. Thank you, and hope to see some of you tomorrow.